Oh my god. I'm so stressed, guys. You don't know what just happened. Oh my god. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like in this past hour, my life, I have been turned into a clown. Like life is laughing at me and being like, haha, isn't this fun? I'm just like, oh my god. Okay. Hi everyone. Thank you for the first redeem, Tara. Thank you for the check-in, Sputnik. Thank you for the check-in, August. Thank you for the check-in, Tara. I have marked your first. Current leaderboard for first right now is Sputnik with 9 redeems, Tara with 5 in second, and August and a Rad in third, I think. God dang. But we still have plenty of time till the end of the year, so yup. But yeah, guys, we have 5 minutes until this cover gets released. I haven't even tweeted that I'm streaming, and I'm about to do that. Give me 1 second. Live on twitch.tv/AJ, youtube.com/AJ. Gonna watch Premiere, then Yap, then podcast. Then I go to sleep. Yep. Oh my gosh, how is everyone doing? Oh my god, hi Nia. Oh my god, Nia, you don't even want to. God, why is it like it's always like the days you need to be on time that don't work out? Like I told my team, I'm like, I don't even know where to start this story. I'm like so stressed. At the beginning of this week, I don't know where to start actually, but at the beginning of this week, basically, the project that I'm working on, we had our go live for our project, which is like a celebratory kind of thing, right? And then all of a sudden I get this invitation on Tuesday that's like, oh, like we're asking like everyone to come into this office, this location. I don't think I can share this, to New York. They wanted me to fly into New York for business or whatever. And I was just like, oh, that's kind of last minute, but like, you know, they said we'll cover accommodations, the flight, we'll buy you guys dinner. We want to get the team together to celebrate what we've accomplished and everything like that. And so I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I realized, oh, I can't go because I won't be there for the dates that they provided. So it was cooked. And so I felt disappointed about that. And then I was like, I told them I couldn't go, and they were like, oh yeah, I guess you can't. And I was just like, okay, that's cool. I don't even get like a Uber Eats kind of thing or anything. Like, okay, that's great. I've been working on this project for so long. And then today, like I'm just like, you know, like before you leave work, you kind of like give them a heads up, like, hey, just a reminder, I'm not gonna be here till XYZ date, right? And so like I told them that, but then there was issues with something that I was working on up to now, and then like so I had to fix it. But then at the same time I was trying to fix it, something that went down, like our database went down or something like that. I was just like so stressed, and it was already past 5, and I was like, oh my god, I have so much to do, and I have to pack, and I have to check my list, and I wanted to play, you know, like I wanted to play Valor maybe, or talk to Nia, or like, you know, like there's a lot of things a girl can do in that short amount of time. And I still had to clean my bathroom too, and I cleaned my bathroom real quick after I finished that stuff because I was able to figure it out, but I was like stressing. And then I was trying to get ready for a stream, and I was trying to open OBS, but then OBS for some reason said it couldn't start stream, and I was like, oh my god, that's great. And I was stressing because nothing was loading, and my PC was loading so slowly, and I was like, oh god, like, and then it was already like 6:50 at that point, and I was just like, there's 10 minutes left, and what am I gonna do if I'm late? And then I was, and then some people were messaging me about some like other stuff that I've been working on too. And then I checked the Discord too, my Discord, the hater Discord, because in the morning I was complaining. I was like, god damn it, like I feel like everyone's getting the server tag except for me. And then I checked it finally, and then I finally see we finally got the server boost to get the server tag. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what is this timing? This comical. And this was right before I started streaming. I was like, oh my god, like, I mean, yay, I guess. But I was like, what is going on? Anyways. That's what happened. And now we have a minute till the premiere, and I should probably pin this. I'm so late though. I'm so late. I need to open the link and everything. But good thing the premiere doesn't start right away. Hi, Miss Nia. I'm so stressed. Stressed I am. View your channel. Channel is being viewed. Video. Premiere. The premiere will begin shortly. It says. Window capture? Yeah. Let's see the... oh. And that... Come on. Can you guys let me know if this is too loud? I can never tell. Let me mute the chibi music. I can raise the volume. We have a long time. Actually, let me play back this. And I'm gonna... Meow, 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 meow. I should not move myself. Technically speaking, I shouldn't have done that. Wait, give me a second. Wait, that's a little too much. Thank God I made the freaking countdown. Or like, I guess I can't control it technically speaking, but thank God it's so long. Okay. I'm moving this here. And I'll move it back later. Yippee! Did I already do the times too? I hope I did. Oh. I might be behind. Okay, I didn't really get to introduce anything about this, but if when you're listening to the cover you wear your headset or earphones, I think it sounds better that way. But yeah, I sang Aishite. I've been waiting for this one a while. I think I recorded it before end of year. Maybe November? December? Something like that. I'm very proud of it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Yep. I want to mute. Yeah. That's it. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was I hope it was good. Yep. Best cover. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Yeah. You ate that off. Thank you, Queen. Oh my god! Don't look at my suggestion stuff. I've been watching a lot of different things. I've been watching. Actually, I watched like all these stuff today. You guys should watch me and Ari's In Bloom cover. People shy. But yeah. Oh my god. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know what to say too much about this cover. I just really enjoyed doing it. Actually, Nari suggested that I cover it, and so also, yeah, Nari suggested that I cover it. So that was one. Well, actually, I was thinking about it before, and then Nari's like, "I feel like you would sound good singing this or covering." I was like, "Oh, really?" So I think that's when I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll try doing it now," and I had fun recording. This is it's a difficult song, but I really enjoyed singing it. Okay, should we watch it together? See how it goes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so caught off guard. It's because I could have prepared before because I of work. I'm so out of it. I'm ditzy hay right now. Help. Before we go into it, credits go to, I think they say it in the beginning, but Marku mixed it. The art is Anami. Anami Ye. MV is by Suna, that also did Nino and I's villain cover. And then Harmony Guides were from Miori. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Miss Nazu. Hi, Sketch. Did you guys enjoy the cover? We'll watch it together. Is the volume okay, by the way? I wasn't sure if the volume was okay, but we'll watch it together. I can lower it. I do want to show the illustration like itself because I feel like we don't get to see it. Like, this is the real illustration right here, but I feel like we don't get to see it too much because they added a lot of effects in the MV, which was really kind. Actually, Suzuna was really kind and created like a complex MV for me, and I was like, thank you so much, just for free, and I was like very grateful. Where are the lead covers? What kind of lead covers, man? Wait, ma'am, I did a Gods cover. I had that. Oh wait, are you talking about the? I do have a lead cover, the Writing on the Wall one. Sounded really good. Definitely is a difficult song to sing, but I think you nailed it. Thank you. I would like to think that I approached the song a little differently than because while I was practicing it, I definitely listened to a lot of like other people's takes on the song, and I noticed a lot of people tend to go for like the stronger approach with the song. But I guess for me, I think I have a bit of a softer voice, where I try not to belt too much, I guess. And I tried to use like head voice and mixed voice a lot more for this song, I think. But I think it still was able to create like the feeling that I wanted to, which was good. I will go find the Gods cover. It should be in my It should be in my covers playlist. It's probably in the beginning. Nari was in that too. The Gods cover is insane. No, thank you. I mean, yes, it is. It is pretty insane, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm so head empty right now. But I'm also trying to, approach it like I did for Aija and I. Give it the little yandere touch, I suppose. Which was kind of fun. Because I feel like with these kind of songs, you can kind of play around with like how you deliver the lines too, which is kind of fun. Like with the whispering and just like the effects and such. And the reason I recommend listening to this in headphones is because even the instrumental, there's a lot of like left and right parts too that really make the song fun to listen to. Yeah. I like the left-right panning, nice little details to it. Yeah. I really enjoyed. And I think, because I've been getting like mixing lessons recently, so I can better understand like how to give feedback on mixes I get and everything like that. And also do it myself. But I think it helps. I feel like each time I get like a better understanding of how I want like the music to come together. Sometimes I feel so clueless though. Oh yeah. Ha 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 ha. This was the cover. Ha 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 ha. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and just send to your friend. Also, I just noticed Nia isn't a mod. That's kind of weird. Nia, do you mind if I mod you? mod Nia _ CH. That's crazy. I grant you my heart. This is an interesting life of a 19-year-old single dad. Interesting. I have no idea what I'm doing in terms of mixing. I'll learn eventually. No worries, Tara. Honestly, I think after learning a lot about it, it's quite fun, I have to say. There's a lot of different parts of it, and it's a lot of like experimenting, I think, and figuring out what sounds you like and like what actually works. I'm having a lot of fun learning, the process of learning. Thank you for the hydrate, Red. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you for the check-in. I'll make the freaks disappear. Like that random TikTok comment I got the other day. Oh my god, guys. I got a weird comment on one of my Minecraft shorts the other day. I showed it to Nia. Some guy I don't even want to talk about. But I was like, sir, this is a Wendy's. I think you came to the wrong area. This is a Minecraft video. Let's chill. And I had to it was kind of funny. Hi, hey, how are you? Do I have to beat up someone? No, don't worry. I reported, and I'm pretty sure they're just trolling. But I think it's just like, it's crazy to me when people do things out of pocket, and it's like the most like kosher or just like, it's like child friendly content. If like in terms of like, this is Minecraft, buddy. I just posted a TikTok of showing like the discovering the stronghold. Please. Time to fight someone. Help. Who are we hunting down? No, but yeah, that happened. That also happened this week. This week has been weird, but I don't know if there's anything. I have a bunch of other stuff I need to talk about today, but I just want to say thank you guys for watching the cover. I'll probably play it a couple more times while I'm talking. Maybe I'll do it in the background as I'm yapping a little bit because I have a couple things to talk about that I will outline before I get into them, and then we can move on or whatever. Have a nice shower, Red. Let me lower the volume. Is this volume okay? Let's see. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Okay, I think we should be good. Thank you for the alert, Tara. So plans for today. We just watched the cover together, which was great. Thank you guys for coming out to watch. We have a little time because I was actually asked to be a part of a podcast by some of you guys might know him already because he drops by sometimes. Neon. I _ am _ neon. He asked me to come on his podcast to kind of talk about myself and kind of like probably just like VTubing experience kind of stuff. He did like show me some of the questions a little bit beforehand, but I need to get my brain together and make sure I don't talk like a buffoon. Because right now, as I'm talking, I feel like I'm forgetting the purpose of what I'm saying. Sometimes, you know when you kind of autopilot a little bit. That's what it feels like. I could food. I shall return. Thank you for the alert, Tara. But so we'll chat a little bit, and then it'll be podcast time around 8:30 p.m. EST. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'd assume an hour or two at most. But I'm excited for that as well. I'm kind of debating whether or not we raid Neon and then we just like listen on his stream. But he also mentioned like if I wanna stream on my end, that's okay too. So I might do that too. And then at the end when he uploads it on YouTube, I'll probably announce that or redirect it there or whatever. But yeah, so a couple of announcements. I posted on Twitter that I'm going, but I will be gone after today till Tuesday, I think. I don't know if I'll necessarily stream on Tuesday, but I will be going to Offkai from Thursday to Monday. Or I come back home on Monday, but really Thursday to Sunday is when I will be going to Offkai. But Offkai starts Friday, technically speaking. But I will be at Offkai, basically. I'm going to that area. I'm going to Offkai starting tomorrow, though. So there won't be no streams. But I did post on Twitter that I'll be going. And I have honestly, one thing I'm kind of stressed about was I ordered some photo cards to hand out while I was there, but I don't think they came in time. I actually have to check, which is quite unfortunate, but I will have keychains to pass out there if anyone is there and somehow sees me. I'm not really gonna publicly announce where I am, but like if people recognize that it's me, feel free to say hello. I did post some rules and guidelines for while I'm there. But yeah, on Friday, I am going to Offkai with Miss Q Pishi, also known as Lizinia. So we're gonna be cosplaying together Alien Stage on Friday. I'm gonna be cosplaying as Sua, and she's gonna be doing Mizzy. And then on Sunday, it's not really a cosplay per se, but I will be cosplaying quote unquote as T1 Hei. Not really as Hei. Well, I am Hei, but like not like not the like look, but like I'm gonna wear a bunch of T1 merch on Sunday, so people will be able to recognize me. That cover is awesome, dude. Thank you. I love cats. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the cover. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But thank you for listening. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I worked really hard on it, and I'm very satisfied with the results. So I'm glad you enjoyed. But yeah. So Sunday will be T1 Hei, and then Saturday I'm just gonna wear normal clothes. But I'm super excited to go to Offkai. I was kind of hesitant about it because I don't know. I have a hard time with like spaces where there's a lot of people, and then it's also like there are people in the community, so it's just like meeting a lot of people at the same time. It feels kind of overwhelming sometimes. But I'm excited because I have close friends that I'll be meeting up with that will keep me safe and everything. Thank you for the follow, Orbito. Sorry, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but if it's wrong, please correct me. Yeah, and I have plans to eat really good food, and while I'm there, I'm actually planning to do another Hey vlog while I'm there. So I'll be just vlogging my review of Offkai, because this will be my first Offkai. I never went like in previous years. And I'm only going this year because of Q, really. But like I ended up getting really excited about going while planning. So I'm excited. Who's the best Alien Stage character? The best Alien Stage character? That's a good question. Actually, I think the best Alien Stage character is probably Hyuna. No, I don't know. I guess it will. It depends. Like, who's your favorite versus who's the best. What does it mean to be the best? But I do really like Hyuna a lot. I think Hyuna is really cool. She's really badass. But my favorite, and maybe this is fitting, but I think Hyuna's the best character. But I do like Luca's character. I like his songs, and I just like his vibe. But yeah, so I will be, I'll be vlogging while I'm at Offkai, and I think I'll be going to the artist alley. I'm actually going to a lot of different panels and like the concert stuff because I really enjoy going to stuff like that. I know some people like to explore like the area a lot. Which I'm sure I'll get a chance to a little bit because it's my first time going, I think I'll explore the con a lot. Hi Moon, welcome in. I agree, Luca is also my favorite. Oh really? Is there a specific reason you like Luca so much? Do you think Luca is the best character or your favorite character? Because I think there's a bit of a distinction there. How are you, Moon? Good morning. We just premiered my recent cover. I hope you can take a listen. Oh, both? Okay. Does that mean you like his unhingedness? I know a lot of my friends really like Till too. I know some of my close friends really like Till. I think Till's fine, but in terms of like character I can like vibe with, I think the person I'm most likely to be friends with is probably Hyuna. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it might be Mizzy. Actually, it could be Mizzy. I don't know. I have a body pillow of him. Oh really? Oh my god! Wait, they sell those? I had no idea. Where'd you get a body pillow? Did you order online, or did you go to a con and you were able to get it? Maybe. I don't know. Oh wait, new cover. Yes, I have a new cover. Please check it out. Thank you, thank you. I've always actually since middle school and everything, I've always wanted to get one body pillow in my life, but I honestly don't know who I would get out of. I feel like I don't have like a one OT, not one true pairing, but like OT one true bias. I don't know if I have like a one true bias that I would get a. I mean, maybe Gojo Sensei, but actually like recently it's just been like I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know who I would want a body pillow of. I have to get it off a sketchy website. Oh my god. No! But it came and I'm sure it looks really good. I'm kind of jealous. I also always wonder, well, I guess they must sell it in store, like in furniture stores or just like in regular, like I don't even know what retail stores or whatever, like where you usually get long pillows like that. I was always curious, but I'm sure they probably have it somewhere. What games do you play? Me, I usually play Valorant. I play a lot of Riot games, if you heard of them, like League of Legends, TFT occasionally, but I mainly play a lot of Valorant. And then right now I've been playing 100 Line. It's made by the same developers as Danganronpa. But that's been really fun. I'm trying this year to play more JRPG games because when I first started playing games, I used to always only play JRPG games. And then I got sucked on into like FPS games and League of Legends and and other stuff. Yeah. Hi Rad, thank you for 3 months. Thank you. Oh wait, I have a JRPG game you can play. What JRPG game are you thinking of? I have like a backlog because I actually after I finish the 100 Line, I want to finish Final Fantasy 16 for sure. Play Pokemon. I'd love to play Pokemon on stream. Actually, that would be really fun. I wanted to do it one day, but I don't know which one I should play on stream because I'm also worried too. Like I think I would probably do like a mod or something because I'm a little worried that it might be boring on stream for like people to watch me grind levels too. I don't know. Would people find that entertaining? I don't know. Expedition 33 is good. I saw my friend actually before it got really popular. She was telling me like I need to play it. I do want to play it someday. I don't think it's at the top of my list right now, but it's definitely something I want to play. I actually never played Hades too. I heard really good things about Hades, but I never played it myself. And I said any mobile game. Oh, yes, many mobile games actually. My number one mobile game right now, Love in Deep Space. Yep. And then it didn't really start as a mobile game at first, but I did play Genshin. I'm probably gonna go back to that too. After we finish 100 Line, I'll probably take a quick RPG break by playing, like, catching up with, like, Genshin. Or in terms of, like, I don't know how I explain it, but, like, standalone game. Oh, Genshin is a standalone game. But, like, I'll probably do something, like, quick, like Genshin. Like a gacha kind of game-ish. I'll quickly catch up in Genshin, and then I'll move into Final Fantasy 16. That's what I'm thinking. But mobile games, and then today I actually downloaded Shadowverse. They came out with a new Shadowverse game, but then I didn't. That freaking game took too long to download or install or like get the patches and everything. So I couldn't like actually play it. I played the old game. And then I actually played one of the side games, other spin-off, or I don't know if it's necessarily spin-off, but I played Rage of Bahamut. I keep on asking if people have played the game, but that's because that's where I started before Shadowverse. Hi Alex, how are you doing? How are you, King? Play the good one? What's the good one though, Rad? Wait, what Pokemon have you played? What Pokemon should I play? Before it got popular, it was always popular. No. It was like before I saw every single person playing on Twitch for a bit. Before I started hearing, like, it was like a week or two before it like exploded. Like, I think the people who knew already knew, but like, it wasn't like I was hearing it from a bunch of people yet. Genshin was good, but I had to delete it because it took 26 gigabytes of my storage. No, I feel you, because I had to do that for I should do that for Love and Deep Space. I think that's why it's so hard for Hoyo versus games in general, because I used to play Honkai as well, and it would be nice if I could get back into it eventually. I think I dropped it before it got really good, but then I think it's just difficult juggling so many gacha games in general. Like one day I want to go back into, or I actually want to, my Discord has been I think Squirrel has been posting a lot about Wuwa recently, so I kind of want to try Wuwa out. And like quite honestly, a lot of the Wuwa stuff I've seen recently, it looks kind of it looks kind of fun. Like people are like, play Wuwa, and I'm just like, oh, like it must be really good. I don't know, kind of want to check it out. So that's like on my list. Like I love the characters of Honkai Star Rail, but I don't know, like. And I love the gameplay, so I don't know what's keeping me back, honestly. I don't know what to do. Play Wuwa. Maybe I'll do a Wuwa stream too after I finish 100 line. I'll probably do 100 line, and then I'll play like a one-off Wuwa stream or something like that. Or we'll see how it goes. And then I'll do like a Genshin stream, catch up with Genshin, and then we'll move on to Final Fantasy 16, something like that. With your regular Valorant streams scattered in between. Also, I loved your VTuber model. Thank you. I know you're watching on YouTube, which thank you for watching on YouTube, by the way, because I love my YouTube so much. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, guys. Woo! But if you go on Twitch, I don't know if you have a Twitch account, but there are also redeems that will trigger different things on my model. So like changing my hair color, changing my hairstyle, changing my clothes and stuff like that. I recently just reintegrated because I used to use a different software for doing all those effects. But I think if you guys try to trigger them now, they should still work. The T1 redeem does not work with this model though. It only works with the chibi model, unfortunately. But yeah, there's certain redeems that only work with certain models. So I'm sorry. I will try to make a T1 version for my main model soon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Also, lovely cover. Thank you, Nova. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the cover very, 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 very much. And share it, and comment, and like, and subscribe. Do you know any Vocaloid? Yes. Or do you mean like Vocaloid characters or Vocaloid songs? Because I know both, but like, I don't know which one you're talking about. But yes, I do like Vocaloid songs and characters a lot. One day I want to be able to cover World Is Mine. I think that would be... Because I think that's like a hallmark of my childhood. So I think it would be really fun to do that song one day. Both? Yeah. I enjoy both parts. I know some people are very involved with Project Sekai. I tried to download it. I couldn't... I just haven't had the time to sit down and really start getting back into rhythm games. I used to play... what was it called? Sidus? There was a rhythm game. I think it was called Sidus. That was the last rhythm game that I really played. And then maybe Osu a little bit. But yeah. I love Project Sekai. Oh, really? Who's your favorite Project Sekai character? I guess I don't really know them all. But there's this one guy that I saw that I was like, oh, like, I kind of get it. I kind of get the hype and everything. But I don't know too much of the lore. I think the lore for Project Sekai looks really fun to get into, which is why I want to like play eventually. Nene? Is it Nene? Am I saying it correctly? I hope I am. I have to look it up. Give me a second. New window. Some feedback on the vocals and mixing in the comments. Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you. I appreciate your dedication to helping me improve and get on your level. I can't wait. The Alex Man 93 leaving a comment on my YouTube video. I can't. Thank you so much. What about Utaoloid? Utaoloid? I don't know if I'm too familiar with Utaoloid. Utaoloid? How's Utaoloid different? Nene, how are you, Alex? I feel like you've been busy recently. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. Also, give me 1 second. It's knockoff Vocaloid? Oh, really? Like more cheap Vocaloid? Oh, interesting. I don't think I know too much. Also, I'm looking at Nene right now. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I like her hair color too. What kind of a personality does she have? Like, what's her like character type? Oh, she's kind of cool. I love her kind of. There's like a, I don't know how to describe it, but like, she has like a softness to her. I've not been busy. I've been gaming every night. Oh, really? What? Oh, you've been playing? Haven't you been playing like Marvel Rivals? I assume you're on rotation. You're on rotations right now, Alex. Marvel Rivals, and then you go on Valorant, and then you probably play something like another FPS game. She's more on the shy, nervous side. Okay, I see. I definitely see that just from seeing her photos and everything. So for Project Sekai, they have like there's like group song, like each, there are different groups in Project Sekai, right? And so she's part of one of the groups, right? Do they ever have like solo songs too, or is it always usually group songs? Wow, you have me pegged. Don't say it like that, Alex. No. I don't got anything on you. Don't worry, King. The movie was awesome. I heard the movie came out recently. I think one of my friends mentioned that she wanted to watch it. I think when I go to Offkai. I don't, or like she didn't really ask me, but I think she was just talking about it on her Twitter or something. And I was like, oh, interesting. I'm about to go on a big Valorant stretch, I think. I want to reach Ascendant before I die. Oh my god, Alex, me too, bestie. I want to reach Ascendant before I die, but not everyone gets what we dream of. So maybe if you get it, then you're getting it for me, basically. Then I guess I'm also Ascendant. I want to send it too, King. I want to send it before I die. How many years do I have left on the clock? Tell me. Realistically, with my hand-eye coordination, how many years do I have left to get ascended? I need to know now. Please. Oh. Let me restart this, by the way. Hi, Depp. How's it going? How are you? Nana is in the Wonderland Times Showtime group. Recommend one song to me. And what's your favorite song? Like if you're trying to get someone into Project Sekai or specifically into the Wonderland's Showtime's group, like what would you recommend someone to listen to? I'll be the test case for these recommendations. What do you know about Vocaloid, Alex? I need to know. Well, what's your Vocaloid knowledge? We'll listen to it on stream. Oh, my favorite song is Aishite. There's a cover of it in another group. Oh, really? Wait, so it is this song. Oh, shoot. Raid message. Oh my god. Hi, Roberto. Hello. Wait, am I getting raided right now and I don't have... Wait, my raid messages aren't working. Or they're kind of delayed. Low-key, stream downloads is kind of slow right now. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the raid. Raid message. Thank you for the raid. Let me shout you out. I was like, that's interesting. I haven't heard like a raid noise or anything at all. That's interesting. How's your stream? You were playing Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Deep Sleep. Oh shoot, you were playing Poppy Playtime? I have to lock in. Actually, recently I've been like watching like VTubers who play horror games. I don't know, it's kind of fun. But I don't think I think I would shit my pants if I played a horror game myself. So I hope it's going well. Hi, Kid Core Genius. Kid Core Genius. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Raid message? Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Howdy do. Hello, how are you guys doing? Become the horror VTuber, forget your pants. You can always buy a new pair. You kind of spit it, Alex, but I need someone to hold my hand. I think the most horror I've done is Phasmophobia with friends. That freaking goat game. I forget what that goat game is. Oh, my stomach. It actually physically hurts. And then the observatory game that I played with Mino. We still have to finish that too, actually. Devour, yeah, Devour. Yeah, not gonna lie, the puzzles were pretty hard. It made me question myself. Do you think the game is more like puzzle based rather than scary, or is it really scary? Like, also, honestly, I'm a big like Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Like, I always like hide when they do the jump scares and stuff. I kind of want to like go on a Discord call with people and just like have someone else control it, just watching. I'm like, yo, bro, check the cam. I want to be like the voice in their head. To me, the true horror was the puzzles. I feel like horror games are scary, but then if you get stuck on the puzzles, you literally start getting annoyed because it's just like you keep on dying at the same part and you can't like figure out how to solve the puzzle. So if you start getting stuck, I think that's when the magic, like you probably get like a little better each time, or you literally hate it the entire time and you actually don't want to play the game anymore and you just drop the game. I don't know. Thank you for the lurk. I do have to do some errands, so I'll be looking. Have a good rest of stream. Hey in chat. Thank you for the raid again. I appreciate it. Puzzle game you should try is Blueprints. I know. Oh my god, my voice. But I really want to play Blueprints. After your suggestion, Moon, I still want to play that. That's also still on my list as well. The best Wonderland times Showtime song is maybe Tonmedo Wonders or Nikori Survey Team. Okay, let's listen. Cause I know Aishite. But I also don't forget to like. But let's take a look. Also, I hope you guys ignore this. T1 versus HLE. Krug Lord. Actually, you guys can't even see because I'm in front of it. Maybe that's a good thing. Let me see. Wonderland time Showtime. Meadow Wonders. Meadow Wonders or Nikori Survey Team. Also maybe Smile Sympathy. Okay. Actually, I think I'm covering two. Sorry, this is kind of this is kind of on topic, but I'll be doing a cover of 2 Project Sekai songs with someone else. Let me remember. One of them is Nomad. I don't know if you know Nomad. That was really fun to record, actually. And then the other one is Sokuni Aru. Yeah, I think. I don't know Sokuni Aru as much, but Nomad I learned and I really like. It's like in my like Spotify playlist and everything. 2 songs. Yeah, 2 songs. Oh my god. Hi Alex. Thank you from YouTube. Welcome in. Okay, wait, let me raise the volume. So this is Tondemo Wonders. Why can't I hear anything? What's going on? Oh, okay. That scared me. Oh, I've definitely seen the other characters. Oh wait, I should probably move myself. Give me a second. Wait, the chorus is cute. The dance is cute too. The blue-haired one is Kaito? Oh, it's Kaito. That makes sense. Does each group have a specific Vocaloid with them? So this one, Wonderland has Kaito as their like mascot, maybe? You're funny, hey? What do you mean? I'm funny. Funny looking. Mate, mate. I've seen this guy before. Oh my god, that's your girl. No, but the vocalists sing with them in some songs. Ah, so this is one of the songs where they do that. Oh, that's so interesting. Showtime. Okay. Let me hear the other ones. I'll do a ranking. I need to get a good feel of like what else is here. Nikori Survey, and then we'll listen to Smile Sympathy after. I'm like curious. Smile Sympathy. Symphony? Oh, maybe Symphony. I assume it's though. Take your notes, Alex. I know you said you would decide which one you like. Oh, it's Miku. Do they usually perform like songs, like these kind of songs, like more upbeat songs? Like, are they a pretty consistent genre usually? Yeah? Oh. Wait, I think I like this one. Yeah, I like this part. Wait, Alex did a. There's something about this. Like the beat is a little. There's a song with happy song, but there's also a depressed group. I think I've heard about that one. Ahoo! So cute. Yeah, this one was a good one. Theme of Nikori Survey Team. I like this one. This one was good. And then Smile Symphony. Oh, there's no. Oh, okay. So, is this a performance? Should I watch the performance? Is there performance to watch for this? I'll watch this. Up? Go up? Eh? Oh, it's this one. Ah, is it this one? I think it's this one. I'll send the new cover to my colleagues as well. Thank you so much. Hey, no, thank you, Moon. I hope they enjoy. I hope you enjoy too. Deco? This is a Deco song? This one's cute. Deco made all the songs except one in the Miku movie. Oh, really? Are they like the exclusive producer for Wonderland? Or Project Sekai in general? Or... Yes! For Project Sekai? Oh! They enslaved Deco. Oh! I see. なるほど。Oh my god, so cute. Get out! I feel like the wholesome group. I don't know. I feel like no one can hate them. Yes! Smile Symphony is more of a song inside a play. Yeah, I like that though. I like the talking parts, I guess. And then you said to check out Mr. Showtime too, I think, right? Hold my beer. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oh, this is Mr. Showtime. Wait, what group was Aishite for? Was in Project Sekai, or was it for one person? We're listening, Miss Danju. I Love Cats is introducing us to Wonderland? Because I don't know too much about the different groups. And I asked them to recommend their favorite song. Do you have a favorite group, Miss Danju? That was my queen! Luca. Oh, I like this one. Oh my god, they look so good. Wait, the art is so nice. I wanna... Wait, this one's good. I think this might be my favorite one. This one and the second one are my favorite, I think. It's like a circus song. I get that. I really like the circus vibe. It's very good. Well, thank you for the follow, Whale Chingna. Thank you. Why does Luca Loki look fine in the chorus? Sorry. They all look so good. Luca can take me, my queen. Night Court at 25 has the Aishite song. Ah. Oh my god, this key art is so yummy. I don't know what the blonde guy here, his voice is really nice. I like it. I don't know what his name is though. Like in this song specifically, he sounds really good. I like it. I can't remember in the other songs what he sounded like, but like here, like it stands out to me. Oh my god, this would be such a cool song to cover. Ah! Tsukasa, the orange hair? I think so. Yeah, him. This song is my favorite. Same, bestie. He looks so good. Wait, this art is yummy. Yeah. Nene looks really good in the art too. She looks so pretty. Ah! Wait, this one is good. I like this one. This one was my favorite. He's one of my favorite. One of my favorite. He's like the main character of the song. It's like his focus song. He ate up. He ate up. This was his song. He knew the assignment. He knew it was his song. Did Nezu say which one is her favorite project Sakai group? I don't think he did. The game has cards of the characters, and I have the Nene card that looks like her. Oh, really? Would I be able to get it now? Like, if I start playing now, would I be able to get like the key art like cards, like these kind of cards, or is it like they're like rare occurrences? They're like collectibles. Like, is it like that, or do they usually do reruns and stuff? Probably not. No. Actually, this song would have been really good. I think they were doing like a circus CB, a circus like chorus battle. I was thinking while I was watching, like this would be so good for like a circus CB song. I wonder if someone, I'm sure someone probably already like did a CB for this or entry for this, but I don't know. It's an old event, so they never do reruns. Interesting. Crying, but the art here is so good. I need to know who the artist is because the art was really good. Did they usually credit? I assume Irasuto. It's Rella. I don't know who Rella is, but they ate with the art. Like it was really good. I very enjoyed it. There's events where you get exclusive cards. Oh, interesting. And I assume this was one of the exclusive cards you could get then in that case. No. What artist did the whole thing? I think so. Well, some of these are like I think they're just like MV assets, but like yeah, like each of these headshots here I think is probably done by them. Let me see. Like yeah. They're all in relatively the same style too. They probably did this too, this here. I know. That's why we have to pay our artist fairly. This one, this art, I really like this one a lot. Like the sitting on the moon, like the circus clothes, and then the balloons on the top. It's so pretty. And then like the balloons are kind of like discolored too. I don't know where did they show the balloons. I want a circus outfit now. Why do they look so good in circus clothes? I think you can get them maybe if you pull in the gacha for the cards. You use gems and you don't need to pay for them. Oh, really? Oh. Maybe I start my Project Sekai arc. I know a lot of people who play it. I'm kind of surprised. I haven't really like played it up to this point, but I know there's like a really big fandom for it. And I heard the movie is really good. I assume there's singing in the movie too. I don't know though. There's pay gems and normal gems. If I start saving, I surely one day I can get them. There's a movie. Yeah, they made they. Did they only have one Project Sekai movie? I don't know. Do they have multiple Project Sekai movies? I'm not sure. I know there's at least one though, and that was released fairly recently, in the last year, I think. You need to play to understand the movie. I don't know. Maybe Cats knows. Cats. You happen to know. Do you have to play the game to understand the movie? Only one movie? Oh, that's probably why it was a big deal, huh? But the ending was sad, not gonna lie, like a bittersweet ending. Oh. Cats, let me know. Let us know. Do they have an anime for Project Sekai? I think it would be. I feel like it's something they would do. I don't know. I know you see this, Cats. No, it's 6 short videos to understand the lore. Oh, really? Is it? But you have to watch those 6 short videos before watching the movie, right? Miku is in some animes. But like, is there like a Project Sekai specific anime, like around like each of the groups? I think that would be kind of fun. I wonder if they would do that someday. It's like, what does it remind me of? It kind of reminds me of what's that show? There's a lot of cute girls. It's a girl like idol group kind of thing. I used to Love Live. Kind of reminds me, like if they did something like that, I think that would be interesting. But wait, this is the Project Sekai channel, right? So I guess they have everything, huh? I like cinema a lot. What kind of a squad is Vivid Bad Squad? I'm actually gonna, I guess more than I realize, I do cover a lot of Project Sekai's songs, I suppose. But I am doing a cinema cover soon. I know the song too. Vivid Bad Squad. Oh, and then there's another song I like from Vivid Bad Squad too. I think I like them in general. It's a street artist group. Oh. Street artist? Also, a question, but like the people who sing in Project Sekai, like each of the members, are they real people or are they like yeah, are they using synthesizers? Vivid Bad Squad has a song called Crazy in its peak. Crazy. Bagu? What's Bagu? Why is this 50 million views? Do I know that? Why do I feel like I've not heard this before? Bagu. This is 3 years ago? Oh, my king! Len. Oh, I like her voice. Oh. Oh, she's the depressed one? Oh, great. No, a depressed queen. Her name is Mafuyu. I feel like I've heard that name before. Who's like the most popular Project Sekai character? Is there like a one top? Do they do like elections? where you like vote for like your favorite? Oh. Well, it's kind of hard to. I think probably Tsukasa, Tenma, or Emu Otori. Ah. I need to look them up. It's kind of insane though. This video has 50 million views, but I feel like I haven't heard of it before. That's kind of crazy. Like I've definitely heard of these. What's this? Royal. I don't remember the kanji or not kanji. I don't remember the. I don't remember what Mr. Shane. I don't remember the characters. No. Interesting. 3 years ago. That's fairly recent too. Beat Eater. Why did I watch this? Beat Eater? And Emu says Wonderhoy is kind of a mean. Wonderhoy? Did they say it during the song too? Oh my god, Meiko. Aru. Iru. This was catchy. I like this one. Chitokodode? And in the game, you can see some of the characters talk to each other, and Emu Otori sometimes says Wonderhoy. Oh! I just remember that there's like a chibi anime for the game. Oh! Petite Sekai. Sorry, I'm like processing the song. Aishite. Oh, I like this one. This one was good. Why did I listen to this? When did I listen to this? Do I remember this? Let me skip through. Sorry. It's a listening party. Project Offkai listening party. 안녕하세요, 셰프님. 좋은 아침이에요. Wonderland times Showtime. There's cars of that song that look way better. Oh, really? Where did I hear this? This is such a K-pop feeling song. K-pop 느낌? Sorry, I'm like going through the song, just trying to figure out the vibes and everything. I'm like curious about. There's so many. I guess I'll have to play the game to really get to know all of them. Oh, yes. More and more jump. Oh, is this Shoujo Rei? This is Shoujo Rei. Oh. I also didn't realize Shoujo Rei is such a... Is it that these songs are created before they're covered as a group? Or... Because did Shoujo Rei come out 2 years ago? Only 2 years ago? I could be wrong. The card gacha thing comes yearly for like a week or two. Oh, really? Interesting. I like this one a lot too. This is one thing I wanted to cover one day. This is Cyberpunk Dead Boy. Yeah. I think Niji Sanji Ien. It was Claude Clarmark, Shu Yamino, Finana, Kotoka, and Meloko. I think they covered this song. That's like one of my most favorite covers in the world. It has to be in my top 5 at least. Yeah, I really like this song. It's so good. It's so good. What group is this? What group is this? My Siri speak. Oh, my Siri. Oh. That's my girl right there. I think my favorite vocalist is probably Rin. When the gacha for that song came, I got the Rui card on my first. Oh, really? Oh, when did this song come out? A year ago? Ah. The song is so good. Also, hi Neon. Hi King. I'm ready for our podcast whenever. Are we using models or not? I'm down to use models if you'd like. I'm okay with whatever you're down with. If not, that's okay too. I need to add you on Steam and stuff. Okay, let me send you my friend code then. Let me open it real quick. Okay. It's time to get set up. A little on-stream setup. Where is my Steam though? Why is my Steam not opening? My Steam is updating actually. the Hitler symbol? No. So in Asian culture, I'm pretty sure I know what it looks like, but it's not. It's they have this in Korea too, or it's like it's more like it's associated with like fortune telling. I don't know exactly it's the meaning behind it, but no, it isn't. Yeah, it means something, but I don't remember what it means off the top of my head. But I know what it looks like. No, I thought the same thing when I saw it. But it's also, this is like the opposite direction of what the other symbol is. Yeah, I think I searched it out. Yeah. Okay, so I will have to search up Project Sakai and download the game on my own time. But I have to quickly shift gears and let me hide my window real quick. I have to set up for my podcast with Neon. I need my Steam to open though, which is kind of Monka S. Let me make sure the music. Oh, meow meow meow. Pretty sure it's a phrase or word. That sounds correct with what that sounds correct. Might be I should have prepped this with you early. No, it's okay. All good. My only issue is my Steam hates me right now, King. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work out, but like, let me try to fix. Oh yeah, it's working. It's fine. My PC is just kind of boo boo. Okay. Add a friend. Also, I'm sorry, Neon, for what I say today. I'm so slow brain today. I worked like till like an hour before stream, a little less, and then I had to like clean around the house and stuff. So I had a busy day. It's always on the days that you least expect to be busy, you suddenly become the busiest. I don't get it. 근데 혜님 창 원래 반팔이었어요? 여름이라 시원해 보인다. 네. 원래 반팔이었어요. 되게 시원하죠? The more delirious, the better. Oh. 요즘 날씨가 더워졌어요. 되게. 너무 싫어요. You speak more than 2 languages? Yeah. I speak Korean, or I'm Korean American. My Korean is not the best though, but I'm learning. I'm a student of the languages. And then in college, I learned elementary Japanese. So I skoshidake. I learned a little bit of Japanese in university. Just like one half semester or one semester worth of Japanese. 혜님은 겨울 vs 여름. 저는 겨울. 왜냐면 겨울은 well, I like the noons. 눈이 되게 좋아요. 그리고 추운 날씨도 좋아요. Yeah. Better than hot weather, I think. Let's fucking go Skoshidake. Yes, sir. Also, I added you on Steam. Neon, let me know when you get that request. And then we'll probably have to play with we'll probably have to open a lab session thingy again. Hey student. I've been getting Korean lessons because I'm going to travel to Korea to see my family, and I want to be able to talk with them like as smoothly as possible. I've been learning a lot of like vocab, ohi, a lot. I've been expanding my ohi a lot more recently, but I don't know. I think my teacher overestimates my skill because I don't know. 너무 어려워요. 너무 어려워. Also, how did you learn of the song Aishite, Aishite, Aishite? Well, I guess cause when did well, I think I saw Miori Celesta's cover of Aishite, Aishite, Aishite. But like I think because it was so many people did covers of it, I learned it through the VTuber community, and so I just thought it was like, oh, just a popular song that a lot of VTubers cover, and that's how I learned about it. Welcome back, Tara. What'd you eat for dinner? 저도 눈 좋아해요. 셰피드님은 그 스키잉 가봤어요? 스키잉? 아니면 스노우보딩? Oh, club room name. Password. Not gonna read that out loud. Oh, where are the collab stuff? Do I have to open? I might have to reopen my model real quick. Actually, I don't remember. No. I should be good. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, I do. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm closing my model, but like I'll still be here. You just won't see anything right now because I have to open through Steam. I actually usually open my VTube studio without Steam because my PC is kind of poo-poo already. So I try to make it easier when I can. 혜님 한국어 잘하셔? 아닙니다. 너무 못하는 것 같아요. 제가 한국어 쌤이 계셔요? 네, 그 한국에 온라인으로서 지금 하는 건데 그 쌤은 그 한국에서 계셔요. 네. Miori's cover is awesome, not gonna lie. I know. I have big respect. Miori's covers are always so yummy. I love them. Oh, okay. I'm back. I didn't know you've learned Korean professionally. I only started recently. 이번 여름에 시작했습니다. But I think it's made me a little bit more confident just because I started pushing myself to just immerse myself. Because it's hard in America because the only people I talk in Korean with is my 가족분들. But then my family can all speak English very fluently. So like they don't have to speak in Korean with me. But I want to speak with them, but they won't with me. Not gonna lie, I like yours better. No, thank you. I hope you enjoy both of them, but I really appreciate you saying that. Well, both are very good, but thank you, guys. That means a lot to me. 안녕, 저 한 번도 안 가봤어요. 오, 가보고 싶다. 그 한국에 그 스키잉 아니면 그 스노우보딩을 가고 싶으면 어디서 가요? Where do you go? So I hope I'm not behind. Okay, I reopened this, so let me open this thing, and then I'll have to go to my I'll have to join the call with Neon soon, and let me put my rules and stuff like that before I go in. I'll probably be like, I'm in a podcast. Yep. I'll mainly be focusing on Neon. I won't really be looking at chat too much. So I hope you guys understand. Join. Okay. Am I doing this right? Uh-oh. Offline. Why does it say status offline? Oh, connecting to internet? Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Oh, okay. We're good. Going? I'm connecting. You're about to join an online collab room. We can go just to ski center? Oh, really? But what? Is it in Seoul? 한국인인데 영어 너무 잘했어. 한국어를 안 쓰는 아이러니. Whoa. I don't know if Leon sees it. Whoa. Wait, I need to like adjust him. Okay, and I'm gonna join the call. We're both moving. Burger, no food pics because it was delicious. I devoured without thinking. Ooh, yummy. I'm so jealous. I should probably lower myself and then I'll come. Ooh. Okay. And then 그래서 I'm going to be joining a call with Neon. Cover you. Hey is in a podcast. Won't be responding to chat too much. Yup. Also, here's my new cover. and then is it in a podcast with I am underscore yeah. Oh yeah, let's do shared chat. Oh, actually that works. Let's do shared chat. I'm down. Hey, oh, sorry, I'm just proofreading real quick. Yes, that works. Let me join call. And we'll get to it. My internet was dookie. No! Okay, I'm joining call, Neon. Right now. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me okay? My mic's kind of quiet sometimes, so if you have to adjust me, feel free.
Yeah, I'm adjusting.
Yeah, you might need 200%. Not gonna lie.
Already there.
Yup, I'll try to speak as loudly as possible.
No, I got it. Good thing I only run my PC at 50% volume, so I can always adjust that.
Oh, Pog. Okay, how do we do a? I think we have to knock, right, or something. I actually forget how to. Let me go to your stream.
I'm doing that right now.
Okay, cool.
Do that. Invite guests. Okay. I don't know if you got an invite link somewhere.
Let me see. Let me check. Oh, maybe it's my notifs?
It might be in your Twitch notifs, maybe. Otherwise, I can just give you the link.
Give me the link. Let's try it through that. That might be a little better.
Also, I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just put it on starting stream. Maybe it's because I'm not streaming yet.
Let me mute the call. Wait. Don't hear me? Oh wait. Oh wait. Okay. Cannot work. And then share chat. Oh, you have the you have the ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I just went live. Okay.
Pog.
Okay. Does it
Pog.
start sharing chat? Why won't it let me share?
Why did I hear myself just now? Wait, why am I hearing myself?
Do you have my stream?
Oh yeah, I do.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry. I'll mute.
No, you're good. I'm so sorry, King.
Okay.
That's so weird.
No, you're good. Why do you even have my channel open? Whatever.
Because I was like, oh, maybe I have to go to your channel to.
Okay.
I was like, I was confused.
Okay. So your chat's gonna hear me, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
But just give you. I'll take like a minute and a half. I'm playing like intro songs. We can just chat whatever, and then yeah, we'll just get into it and do the things and chat and podcast.
Yay! Sounds good. Yay! I'm excited to yap. Yap.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute and deafen for like a minute and a half. When I'm back, it's basically we go live. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I'll just talk for chat. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
제가 다녀왔습니다. I'm back. Chat. Looks like we'll start in a couple minutes after you talk with the chat and everything. Well, I don't know. I hope I get my mind together. I don't know what I'll talk about. Or I know we're talking about like tubing. I feel like I have a lot of thoughts. I usually have a lot of thoughts when I'm kind of a yapper. Once you get me started, especially if it's about myself, when someone asks me about myself, I'm like, oh, so happy. Sorry for not mentioning it earlier, but your cover art for Aishite was awesome. I really want to share like the original illustration. I'll probably upload that on Twitter at some point. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was so excited to get Aishite out. I keep on saying I should just say Aishite times 3. Aishite x3. I was very excited to get it out, so it makes me happy to hear you say that. Welcome, 셰프님. Oh, actually, I have a maybe 다음 달엔 I'm gonna have another BB cover, BB short cover. What other covers of the song do you recommend? Oh, for Aishite. There's one that that actually kind of inspired me to want to cover the song. It was I forget her full VTuber. She's like an alpha beta fish VTuber. Oh yeah, alpha beta. This person, I don't know if I can. If he comes in, I'll just link it as we're talking and everything. But alpha beta.
Intro song done.
To this person.
On different Discord done.
Hello.
And transition on me is done. Hello, everyone. Cool. Anyways, wow, an early podcast episode today because that's how we do things on when I love my guests.
Thank you.
I gotta make sure to accommodate and make sure they're okay.
Thank you.
Of course. Anyways, welcome back to the Podcast. If you're listening on Hayes' side, yeah, this is just like a random intro because it's like, why is this guy talking in the middle of the stream like it just started?
It did. What are you talking about?
this guy is a weirdo, dude. Why talking on her stream like it's his own? What a weirdo.
What the? No.
But yeah, anyways, hi everyone. If you're watching on my channel, or if you're in the shared chat and you don't know me, hi, I'm Neon. I'm that orange, very flamboyant colored orange dude on your screen. That's me. It's my podcast.
The goat. Woo!
No, me? What? No way. Only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes. I am humble when I need to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I joke. But anyways, yeah, episode 185. We have a new guest today. This lovely individual. I also didn't ask this, but I'll do this after your intro. But hi everyone. Hi in chat. Would you like to introduce yourself, you lovely individual person here?
Yes. Hello everyone. I am Hay. I'm a Dream Eater VTuber. I currently stream on Twitch and YouTube. Play a lot of games like Valorant. As you might know that already, but
no way. You play Valorant? That's crazy.
That's crazy. I've never seen that game in my life actually. Nope. I play a lot of Riot games actually, like League of Legends.
Oh no way.
I'm a big T1 fan, and I like to sing and draw, and I do a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that's me. I'm glad to be here and yap.
Yay. Wonderful. Well, canonically, how tall are you in your model?
Canonically, I think I was like, honestly, I don't have like a set height, but I was like, 5'6", 5'7" sounds like a good height. I don't know. Good, like, not bad. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, just making this canonically correct on my.
That's crazy.
That's it.
What are you canonically? What are you canonically?
I'm canonically like 5'10".
Oh, okay. Well, actually, low-key, we kind of got it right. I feel like this is kind of right.
Yeah, this is right. We're right. We're very close, so it's okay. The reason it's like I've had people where it's like I'm canonically 2 feet, and I'm like,
oh my god, what do you do?
And I'm like, and I'd start them like on top of the table on my end, and then, yeah, and then I just zoom in on them later. I enhance later, so.
You put them on your shoulder.
Yeah, that has definitely happened before. So, anyways, welcome to the podcast. Hey, love to have you here. How you doing today? I know you've had a long, busy day.
I was ugh.
It's
I
okay. You can rant. Let it out. Let it out.
I got a lot of work done early this week because I'm on like a bit of a wage cager. But I today I was like, oh, it's gonna be an easy day, and then a lot of things at work was like needing my attention, and then I was stressed because I still have to finish packing because I'll be going to Offkai this weekend-ish. And I had to do a lot of chores and packing and all that jazz. So also my stream was like kind of acting up beforehand, and then I was like so stressed. I was like, oh god, nothing's working, but everything worked out. I'm here now. I feel happy. I'm trying to get my mind together. Yep.
The classic, just not even just stream stuff, just the whole entirety of it all. Just,
yeah, life stuff.
Life stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty well. Like I said, I'm happy to have you here. So I appreciate you making it through despite all of that. I was like making sure I rushed home. Well, not rushed home. I got home early enough to be like, okay, I can at least try and get set up so we don't start late. Right.
Thank you.
But then I forgot something that at work that I need for fucking Offkai. So I'm like, no. So like, okay. So I'm in LA.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, Offkai is in San Jose, which is North California, NorCal.
Right.
So it's like a 5.5 hour drive for me.
Are you driving?
Yeah, I'm driving up. I'm bringing up my
Oh.
car. Not the Neon Mobile, but it has a different name. But don't worry about that. It's like you see me driving around in San Jose, be like, oh shit, that one's Neon. It's like it's don't say it's obvious, but it's pretty fucking obvious.
Oh dang! I'll just be walking around and be like, huh? I think I know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it looks like. It's not like I put my own branding all over my car or anything. Not a big deal. But then I forgot something that I made and forgot to put in my backpack when I was going home from work. So now I have to leave 20 minutes earlier to pick it up from my office before I start pick up my friends, and then we drive up to Offkai. I'm so bad. I made an alarm last night to do the thing at work and everything, and be like, oh, don't forget to do this, and then I forgot to bring it home.
No.
Oh, I'm so mad. Do you want to guess what it is? You want to guess what I made what simple, very small thing I made at work that I need to bring?
You made something you need to bring, like it's necessary for your trip.
Necessary for not necessary to live or anything. Necessary in the sense of this is gonna be my bit. This is my bit that I did last year, and I'm gonna do it again this year.
Your bit, is it like some kind of card or something? Did you?
Close. It's a sign.
It's a sign. What kind of sign though?
Yeah, see, that's yeah. I don't know if you're gonna get this. You want to take what kind of sign it is, and if not, you want me to just tell you after?
Is it like
what
one
does
of those
the sign say?
Those signs that, like, I know a lot of people do this. Like, sometimes they'll do like free hugs kind of signs, or like, is it like a rose sign, or I don't know. What is it?
Yeah, it's very close to a free hug sign. You know what it is? It's a free shrug sign. Damn it!
Oh shit!
It's so fun because it's so innocent. You know, free hugs. I'm like, ew, people don't want to be touched. Do you just?
Yeah.
No one really. Very few people would actually want to get hugged.
Right.
But free shrugs. Oh, everyone loves free shrugs.
They're like, shrug at me. Do yours.
Yes. Yeah, like I'll point it. They'll see I can see them make eye contact with either me or my sign, and then be like, I point at them and I'm like, shrug. They're like, yeah. I shrug at them. They shrug back. It's a great time. Oh man. So I did it last year it was a overwhelming success in my book. I was nervous at first because I'm like, I'm wearing a self cosplay. No one knows who I am, and I'm gonna be wearing this free shrug sign. And I'm like, no, I'm good. This is a great time. I'm just having a good time with it. So
You're gonna do amazing, King.
Thank you. You'll see me if you see.
Yeah.
You'll be like free shrug. Yeah, that's gonna be me. So you'll see me around. Probably. Who knows? Whatever. But yeah. So hi Min in chat, by the way, and hi other Haeters, by the way. Hi. If you guys Oh, go ahead.
One of my chatters said that you're very handsome.
Who? Liar.
The Clack RO97. They said it in Korean, but I translated for you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Ah, I'm blushing. I don't have a blush mode, but oh well. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, hey, I've known you. Oh, also, if you're in chat, feel free to ask us questions and stuff about like myself or hey or whatever. I welcome it. I welcome chat activity. So, commission a neon. Hey, do it, man. Do it. If you're paying for it, maybe. I'll
On
accept
brand.
it.
It's on brand.
It's on brand. It's on brand. Yeah, hey, I've known you like maybe just over a year now ish.
Yeah.
I would say.
I think so. We met
So-
through the XCOM tournaments, right? I think. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Were you the first? Were you the first or the second tournament winner?
I was. There was two. I feel like I was maybe I was the second one then. I'm not sure.
Oh, I gotta pull up the playlist VOD. Hold on.
I don't think there was a valid
Oh, there
tourney.
you go.
Okay, thank you, Min.
Man, thank you, Min. Thank you, Min. That's my boss. That's my boss, guys. Yes. Hi, Hal, by the way. Did you play against... No. Valorant. They played the Valorant tournament, Hal. So, okay. So, I've not met you through there. So, it was the second one. So, just last year. So, I mean... And... Obviously, you're a VTuber streamer. I stopped by, say hello.
Yes,
And,
sir.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's really how we met. I met a lot of people. I'm just like, hey, seems cool. And she's good at games. I have to say hi.
No. I'm not good. No.
So it's like, come on. You don't win a tournament and then say you're bad. You know what I mean? Like, you can say you're okay at the worst. You can't say you're bad.
I'm okay. My teammates were really good. It was a good time. Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll talk about that real quick because at the time, I don't think we ever did like champions interviews. I think
that's
we rarely
true.
did it, and maybe we did like the posting, but I'm just quickly talk about it like a year ago, and because you play Valorant. I mean, for you, did you ever play in a tournament before?
I did. I don't think it was my first Valorant tournament. I was in a couple before that one. I think I was in maybe 2 before that one. But I'm not to gas XCOM up so much, but I think that was probably like the best experience I had through everything. Personally. And
Yeah. Don't gas him, by the way. Don't gas.
I feel like I always thought it was like, I just had a good time. I had a fun time, not just because I won, but I just had a good time in general. I feel like I've had a lot of tournament trauma in the past, which is not always of other people's accord and everything, but I felt like the focus on our team was aligned. The organizers were always kind. Like I think everything just worked well that tournament, and of course we won too. So I guess that was pretty good too.
Yeah, I get that feeling where it's like when everything just starts clicking, it just becomes like a really good experience like throughout the whole thing. That's sort of how it felt when I played with my team and we ended up winning the league one, like the third or fourth league one, I don't remember. But it was just like, this feels good. I feel confident. I'm having a good time for the most part, and when I'm not having a good time, it's like it's obvious. But like not obvious to me, but in the sense that like the team environment is not the best. It's not the greatest, is what I mean.
Right.
So,
I feel like that's usually the hardest part for a lot of tournaments, because I know some people like they do random teammates, and then there are some that are entered with their teammates. But even then, when you're gathering your like team for whatever you're gonna play, I feel like that usually determines how your enjoyability of the overall tournament is gonna be, because there's like a lot of different factors. I feel like, I don't know what you think.
No, I agree. It's there's just so much going on, right? It could be like the format, the timing, the game itself, or even having like a single teammate end up having to sub out, and it's like, oh dang, that sucks. Which I've had before. But I don't know. I think playing in a tournament setting for me is both fun and stressful.
Mhm.
Because as a player, I'm like, I want to win. I
Mhm.
want to win. Like, I don't know if I'm the best, especially when it comes like because I played in tournaments where like fighting game tournaments like Smash and stuff where I can't blame anyone but myself type of thing.
Mm.
Whereas like in a team environment, it's interesting where I have to be like that leader. I'm his best team. Okay, How? Okay. Me and How we not apparently we made sweet love after we won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's Pride Month, by the way.
Have pride. Have
Have a
pride.
pride. Yeah. Um, but for you, right? Was this the first? Like you said, you played in a couple tournaments. Was this the first one that you won?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, how did that feel for you? I'm just curious.
I feel like the feeling of going to that tournament, I remember it was a little different because the other ones I entered in, I don't think I was like that as determined of like what kind of mindset to have going into the tournament. But this one, because there was one tournament I got pulled into because of a friend, and then there was another one I was just trying it to try it, I guess, because I thought it would be a fun experience. And then this one was I knew the people I was playing with. I knew I crafted the roster myself. I was the captain and everything. So I felt like going into the tournament, I felt prepared for like what I'll have to do, like scrims, like thinking about scrims. Like I did scrims for the first time. That was something I didn't do with previous teams before. That I learned helped us overall. I think we learned a lot through those scrims too, but it was really fun because it was just like a learning environment and just like learning to mesh as a team because all the people on my team, they didn't necessarily play with each other before too, but like it felt like everything fell in place and then we finally won and I was like, oh, I didn't expect this. Yeah.
Nice. Well, wait, you screwed.
Yep.
Hey, look, when you got a team that you like, you end up screaming, and it's usually a good time, typically.
Mhm.
So I can attest to that. Well, I just want to bring that up as like how we met, which was really cool. And I'm like, wow, she's so cool. Wow, teach me how to Valorante, please.
I'll tell you once I hit a sentence. I don't know if that'll happen though.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, now that we've got like how we, let's say met, but I guess it's technically how I met because it's like, just people reaching out.
Mm-hmm.
For you, let's get into you. Okay, that's okay. About you. Sorry, that's very important. I apologize.
No.
Tell me about yourself. So you're a Dream Eater VTuber. You
Mhm.
have, Korean American, lots of Korean inspiration going on here. I mean,
Mhm.
how'd you get here? I don't know where to start. Wherever you want to start about
No.
like your
Oh my gosh.
design, you content. I just want to know more about you. So for context, when I bring on especially VTubers onto podcasts, especially for the first episode, I just want to get to know them because it's like I know they stream, I get a sense of their personality, but I'm over here saying like I only get to see so much of them. So this is my excuse to get to know people. My podcast is a sham, guys. It's an excuse for me to talk to people.
It's a good excuse. I like it. Oh gosh. Maybe I'll start with how I got into VTubers overall. I think
Sure.
for me, streaming in general is something I feel like from a young age I've always like been interested in, but like the prospect of like showing my face was never something that I was interested in doing. I think if I were to ever envision myself back then as a streamer, I was just like I would be like a no cam streamer, a PNG streamer or something like that. But I think it was during around COVID time, a group of my university friends and I don't even remember how. I think I do. Actually, I do remember.
Okay.
I started watching. They're quite popular. Kanai and Kuzuha from Yuji-Sanji JP. They were really into Apex Legends back then, I think. and I think I just clicked on one of their clips, and then I think during that time as well, I was watching a lot of like seiyuu or voice actor like clips or videos. So I think down that like algorithm, somehow I landed on the VTuber algorithm, and I was like, oh, what's this? Why do they have like anime portraits or something like that? And so I was watching and I got really into them, and I honestly didn't think about VTubing for myself for a while. But then me and my friends were getting into them, and we're like, oh my god, what if we were VTubers?
The classic.
Yeah. So actually some of those people, like one of them, they used to be a VTuber, but they started streaming as well, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll start streaming, because I was in university at the time, I believe. So I slowly started to stream here and there. It was very like infrequent. I was just like playing League on my like MacBook, streaming on my MacBook or something like that. It was quite the experience. And then once I graduated university is when I was like, I'm an adult now. I can pursue this with money, and so I didn't actually have that much streaming experience before I started VTubing. I did it sporadically, but I did have a couple streams, but I kind of dove into VTubing right away because I was like, this is definitely what I want to do. So I'll just like get into it. But I know there's a lot of people who are always like, oh, you should probably like test out streaming a little more because streaming is actually very hard, and like they'll give that little speech. But I was kind of dumb, and I kind of just like went into it, got started, was searching for like my design, like what I think I thought a lot about like my character design a lot because I wanted it to I thought it was fun. It felt like a dress-up game in a way, and I was really into dress-up games when I was younger, like Gaia Online, Tiner Me. I don't know if you know any of them, but like Mabel Story.
I know Gaia.
Yeah,
I know Gaia. I know Mabel, of course. Okay.
So I think the prospect of like OCs in general was very like appealing to me. So I think that was like at the forefront of like, oh, I can do this easy, and then like eventually like get a model and everything. But
right.
Yeah, so I think it progressed kind of like that. And then after I got the model is when I started, through many layers of like obstacles and different things, I started taking VTubing a little more seriously, or like it became more of like my main hobby. And I kind of understood. I was kind of like, I felt like a fish in the ocean kind of thing. I didn't really realize what I was jumping in myself into, but yeah.
I mean, hey, that's a great way. It's like you felt committed to doing something that you thought you're gonna enjoy, right? It's like, oh yeah, you get to make your own OC.
Yeah.
But it's not just an OC. You get to be the whole OC type of thing. It's like, you know, you're not just limited to just in a certain game. You can't really bring it out, and you like brought it out, and that's really cool. But so. That just sounds like fun. That sounds so wholesome, though. It's just like, I'm gonna do it, and then everyone's like, no, you don't know what you're doing. You'd be like, I don't care, I'm gonna do it. And everybody's like, oh, that's so wholesome. That's such I love that story actually so much. Oh man. So did you start off? When did you start streaming though? So like, because if you started off with Niji as like your influence, right? Did you start streaming before that, a little bit before you were a VTuber, right? Like a handful?
Yeah, like a handful, I would say. Sometimes I use like a PNG that I just like. It was of my like IRL. This is like super old, but like my IRL like self. But like I just like drew it myself. Like really like it was not good. But I was just like it was a placeholder image kind of thing. So I did that for a little bit. I think that was during my like final semester of university was when I started doing that, and then I started planning my like VTuber stuff, and that's when I started slowly streaming a little more consistently. But even then, I don't think it was that frequent because I was also traveling a good bit too.
Right. Okay, so that makes sense. What were you streaming to start? Was it still like Valorant or like other games, or was it just like whatever you and or your friends were playing?
it was League in the very, very beginning. And
Mm.
then actually during COVID time, my friends got into Valorant. And at first I thought Valorant looked so ugly. I was like, I'm not playing that game. It doesn't look good. But then they kept on playing and playing. And I was like, and they were like, oh, hey, you have to play it. You have to try it out. And I was like, okay, I'll try it once. And then I think that's when I started my Valorant craze. And that was the only thing I was playing for the longest time. Yeah.
Oh goodness. I'm very similar. Be like, I don't want to play this game. It'll die out. It'll die out. And your friends keep playing it and be like, fine. I guess I'll play. That's me with Apex now, guys. Oh man, but that's a good one. So you saw the League. That was like you said, COVID times. Yeah, that is when everyone got into Valorant. That's true.
Mhm.
That's interesting. So you've been in this space for a while then, no?
Okay, the thing is, I've known about VTubers for a while, but in terms of just like being in the actual community and understanding the niches of the community, I wouldn't say I really understood it until I debuted, maybe. And even then, it's like I was very like slow about it. I think I still didn't really understand it until like maybe after a year, I guess. So I honestly still feel like and I feel like I keep on learning new lore about like different things about like VTubing and the Haeters community and everything. But like, yeah, I feel like a baby.
So then how long have you been in the VTuber space? So you said, when did you debut? If I can ask that then, so I can just get a concept.
January 2023, I think. So it's been like 2 years for me, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So a year of you being like new, learning, and then now a year you're like, oh, you're more acclimated in like the space and the culture
Yes,
and stuff, right?
for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Got it.
Mhm.
Oh, that's nice. So you mentioned the people you watch from Niji. I don't know Niji JP side that much, but were those ones you mentioned, are those your Oshi, or were those your Oshi, or
My Oshi actually graduated, but he was in the JP branch as well. It was Mayuzumi Kai. He had a kind of like techno feel to him. He was honestly, I didn't really like understand what he was saying, obviously, but I think I just liked his character design a lot, and I liked his like aesthetic, and just like from the clips that I saw translated of him, I liked like the kind of content that I saw of him, and I think that's why I was like, oh, I like him a lot. Like I would watch streams without understanding what he was talking about sometimes.
you're fine. Nihongo Jozu, you know what I'm saying?
Josie, yep.
Nihongo Jozu. Yeah. Wakarimashita.
Oh, wakarimasu.
See, you're fine. No, but that's fun though. So then, okay, so that was your Oshi. They I don't know when did they graduate?
A couple years ago, maybe
Okay,
actually,
so that's way
maybe
back then.
like a year or two
Wow.
ago, maybe.
Okay, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
Do you have any other, like, maybe not Kami Oshis, but like, you know, to other top VTubers? I'm just curious. If you don't, then that's fine.
I think it's interesting because I got into Niji Sanji JP first, but a lot of people I know, like a lot of my friends, got into Niji Sanji EN first. But I only like recently got into them like maybe a year ago, I think. And when I did, I think it was Alira Pandora I was really into, or I still am very into. And then I like to follow like Valorant VTubers or people who do like similar content or things like that I like. So this is still along the Niji vein, but I do also like watching Claude Hallmark as well. I like watching his streams, but there are a couple of other people I watch as well, but I can't think of them right now. I think it's because I'm Niji brain right now.
That's fine. No, I get you, especially because I started off as Hololive as fan, right, during COVID, and I'm like, okay, and then Niji came out, and I'm like, oh, cool. Alira was one that I liked from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's interesting when you said you got into EN like later,
Mm-hmm.
like only more recently when the company started exploding or imploding, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
I got into
Sorry,
them
sorry.
like a little bit before that. Maybe,
Oh no!
yeah, or like
you saw the meltdown. Oh.
uh, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Unfortunate, but that's okay. But that's cool how you started off in Niji. I know, I won't say very few people
Mhm.
that I know, but starting off as a Niji fan,
Mhm.
maybe it's just my circle of friends. Starting off as a Niji fan is less common around my friend circle than either indies or Hololive. But then even less so, I would say people start off Niji JP, which is so interesting. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, you just found like this cool, you like their model and you're like, oh yeah, they seem cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. You just hearing your stories, I'm just like, oh, Hey is so wholesome. She's like, oh, I like that. I'm going there. Oh my god. Protect this child, please.
If I start liking something, I like go in deep. So and then I think I like laser focus on it a little bit. And so yeah, I think that's what happened with each of the things. But then if something else picks up my interest from that same vein, I just go into that next. It's like a hole and I keep on digging myself in.
No, I get you. I'm that like every couple of months is what my my focus is.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, I remember I showed you, it's like, oh, I got into rap for like a couple months. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start doing these open verses on Twitter with other VTubers just for fun.
Right.
The other one was started shoutcasting, like Min knows, obviously. Like I made shoutcasting like a big part of my brand. I don't make it a big part of my brand, but I love doing it. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna do XCOM. I'm gonna do XCOM for all the stuff that I can.
Mhm.
But yeah, for you, what are some of the things that you hyper focus on? That's so we had Valorant, okay, so we had Niji JP. What were some of the other things that either you worked on recently or just in general that you can remember that you like doing? I'm just curious.
A lot of my viewers know, but I really like T1.
Oh, okay. I like how you have to start it off sounding like that. I'm like, actually, I really like T1. Okay, so T1. Okay, I remember you obviously mentioned this earlier. You're a big T1 fan. I feel like you've been playing League for as long as you've been making content, so like pre-COVID.
Yeah.
So obviously T1's been, a legacy in itself.
So
let's go. Let me lay it on me.
I have to like preface so I got into VTubers around like COVID era, right?
Okay.
But before
Right.
that, before that, a freshman hay slash high school, like senior year high school hay. That's when I fell into the League hole.
As many people do around that time, which is understandable. Go on.
So that obsession for League went through to senior year, and then I went into VTubing, and then and Valorant, and I kind of like stopped playing League at that point because I got a little busy as like a college student does, or whatever, thinking about
Right.
the big world and all that jazz. But
Of course.
then VTubers became my next fixation in a really long time because I hadn't been that into League recently. But T1 always stays in my heart. Like never always comes, never goes. Yep.
Okay. So then this begs the question, what season / year did you start playing League?
I know the exact year, but I don't know the season. But I started
It's the
playing.
same. The year and the season's the same. number.
Oh, perfect. I started playing season 17 then. I was pretty late.
Okay.
Um,
Seven. Got it. Okay.
mhm.
Okay. So then season 7, T1 has a couple chips under their belts already. Was it like Korean pride? You really thought Faker was cool? Who was on the 17 roster at the
Oh,
time?
I can tell you.
Wolf. Was it Wolf at the time?
Yep. Wolf, Bang, Hoonie, Blank,
Bang.
Peanut, Faker.
Yeah, there it is. Come on. I don't know. I think Bangi was 26 or 2016.
He had
I don't know
left
if he
at
was
the
there
point
at
for
7.
military. He was in military.
Yeah, see, she knows the lore, guys. I'm over here. That's when they back to back, I believe. Oh no, was it? No, they did
2015, 2016.
No, yeah, I was gonna say that's the year they didn't repeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting because I knew about like Faker and T1 before that, but not deeply. So I was like, honestly, I was very culturally unaware. Like I knew like, oh, we like Koreans are good at sports, but I didn't really know like Faker's like brand at that point, or like T1's.
Yeah,
like
of course.
I've heard it in like passing maybe, but
Mhm.
it wasn't Faker that got me into League. It was actually Peanut.
Oh, there you go, Min. There you go, Peanut Goat.
That's my goat. That's my Oshi. But I was on YouTube, and I was like a Let's Play kid, and then like just watched a lot of Let's Players
Me
back then.
too.
Yeah.
We can talk about that later, but okay, go on.
And then I guess I clicked on one of the. I think I used to watch this all the time, but today on the Korean server, they used to translate a lot of T1 clips. It might have been them, but it could have been someone else. But Peanut had a lot of clips that time because he was just really funny. He's a really entertaining streamer, and like, you know, he's good looking too. So like, as a girl, you know, like I was like, oh, eye candy, oh, gays. And so I started watching him, and then I gradually got into League because of him. And then on my birthday that year, I got all of my IRL friends to play League during a sleepover. And we played a bot game for like an hour because we didn't understand actually how to play the game.
You made all your friends download League. Is insane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. All right, those are some good friends though. Do those friends do you still play with them, or do they still play?
So one of them is my best friend, but she also is a VTuber as well. Minore. I don't know if you've heard of her, but she's like a sheep VTuber. She's an amazing singer, my bestie. And she was one of those people that day.
Okay. All right. I don't Minore. What's her name?
Minore. Let me put it in chat.
Minore. Okay. Minore, you're probably never gonna see this clip. I'd love to meet you one day.
She's hilarious.
Hey, introduce me. Yeah. Introduce me. But okay. So now playing League because of Peanut is insane. Okay. Well, I guess that's not as like terrible as it sounds. Like I joke just because it's a League. You know what I mean? Like finding any reason to start League is just like, ooh, that's your reason? Question mark. So I joke. That's still a good reason. It's like you had motivation. There was inspiration behind it. It wasn't just like a friend dragged you in, aka you dragging your friend in. I joke. But okay, so then you got into Peanut, you got into League, and then it just. So he was on T1 at the time already, right? That's when you started.
Yeah, I this is kind of a long lore drop.
Go ahead.
So 2017, I think my birthday was August, and so as you know, Worlds occurs during September to November time. So as I'm getting deeper and deeper in the hole, they go to Worlds after winning MSI that year. And so at that time, my friend also introduced me to one of her friends that also plays League, and like he helped me learn how to play League a lot more. And then we started watching Worlds together. And so every single match, it was held in China that year. I was up at 3 a.m. watching, and then I would fall asleep at 7 a.m. after the match was over.
Oh no.
And so I watched the finals, and I just remember being so crushed. I was like, dang, I finally got into this team, and that's when they lose. And so I think it was after seeing Faker cry and everything, I was like, I think that's when I actually really started getting into Baker as well, like his work ethic and just like liking him as a person. I just really like that roster a lot. I love Toonie, I loved Wolfgang and everyone else. And then I was learning so much at the time too, because there's like renewals and it's not common for players to stay every single year. They usually change rosters every year. I was like barely understanding that. I was like, surely Peanut will resign in my head, but he didn't stay. He actually left and rejoined his like some of his Rocks Tiger teammates. And so I was still deep into League in 2018 as well. And I was so deep into it that my sister wanted to go on a trip with me. Like a sister trip, and she was like, oh, where should we go? And then at the same time, that was around May, and if you know, like May is around MSI time. And that year it was held in Europe, more specifically in Paris and Germany. So I have family that lives in Paris.
That's nice.
We were gonna visit them because it was a good suggestion, but the dates didn't align with when they would have been in Paris. But I suggest my sister was like, oh, maybe we should visit another neighboring country. And I was like, oh, what about Germany?
Germany. Hey, what about this one?
And I thought my sister would be like, no, or like why would we go? Or like, because I also explained to her, I was like, oh, this is happening during this time, but she was like, oh, Germany is not a bad idea actually. And I was like, oh, okay, sounds good. And so we went to Germany. I only got playoff tickets, or the play-in tickets for like one of the days. I think Flash Wolves was playing and Gambit, some really cool teams. Like Maple was there and everything. It was such a surreal experience, but I didn't get any tickets for a group stage. And my favorite team at the time, competing with T1, because T1 didn't make it that year to MSI, had Peanut on that team. It was Kingzone, I believe. Kingzone was on that team, and I asked one of the staff women when I was leaving, before I was about to take, because you got to take photos with the players after their matches. So I got to take a photo with Flash Wolves and Gambit, I believe. But there was a woman, like staff woman, that was helping. I was like, I didn't get tickets for tomorrow, which was the first day of group stage. Is there any chance you guys have like extra tickets or anything? Because it was sold out. And the studio in Germany is actually very small. And she was like, oh, I am not sure, but I would probably like, come to the studio and see if anyone, like, if you can come in or anything like that.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, okay. And so I was kind of debating because, I was kind of debating whether or not to actually go because it was actually my last day in Germany as well. So I was like, maybe I should actually explore a little bit or whatever. But that same day at night, me and my sister went on a beer tour. And actually we didn't have the time to eat any food. So we got very drunk very quickly. And then we went back to the hotel. And I remember this night clearly because we didn't eat any food and it was really bad on our stomachs and everything. My sister woke up first. I heard her throwing up in the bathroom. She came out. I went in. I threw up. I came out. She went back in. And then it kept on going on like that till like maybe 3 a.m. or something.
Oh no.
But during that beer tour, while we were going back to the hotel, I was like, you know what? Truck it. I am going tomorrow. And my sister was like, yeah, you should go. Like, you should just try us. So after I threw up at 3 a.m., I slept for like maybe 3 or 4 hours, got dressed. Or no, actually, I slept till 11, maybe. A little later, I think. But I went to the studio by myself. I was kind of a scared solo traveler at the time, so it was a big thing for me, I suppose.
Right.
And I went to the studio, and I saw there was a group of guys there already. And so I was like, oh, it's cooked. I don't think they have tickets either. And one of the staff people was like, hey guys, the show is sold out. We can't let you in, kind of thing. And I was like, darn it. And so the guys started leaving first. But like I said, I was a big fan of Kingzone at the time because of Peanut and everything. Like, Peanut was still my Oshi at the time. So I was like, I knew they on their Twitter they had posted, oh, we're gonna do like a meet and greet kind of thing after the freaking game. So I went up to the staff person again and I was like, so I don't have a ticket, but I heard, and I think I showed them like the Twitter post or whatever, but I heard like Kingzone's gonna have like a fan meeting or whatever after the games today. Is there any way, like I don't have to be inside to watch the games, but can I at least like meet them after? And they were actually really kind and they were like, oh yeah, sure, that's totally fine. I was kind of surprised, but I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And so I was like, okay, well, they didn't even start the games yet, so what should I do, right? Because I think during group stages, they have like 5 games that day or something like that. I had a good 5 hours on my hand or something like that. 8 hours, I don't know. But I was like, what do I want to do for the rest of the day? And so I realized I didn't want to go anywhere because I was like, I want to watch these games anyways. And outside of the actual stadium, they have TVs of them playing. So I was like, I'm just going to stay here and I'm just going to watch the games like outside of the, like in the, like right before you enter area. Right. So the woman comes up to me and she's like, oh, you can leave. Like I'll let you in we'll let you in once like the fan meeting stuff happens. And I was like, oh, I didn't mean to do this intentionally, but I was like, oh no, it's fine. Like I'll just stay here. Today's my last day in Germany, so I don't really have too much to do.
Oh, okay.
And so she's like, oh, okay. And then I noticed she's like doing some stuff in the back while I'm like just like waiting there and standing there. Like she's like calling someone. I'm like, oh, what's going on there? And then she comes up to me and she's like, you are very lucky. Because I guess they keep track of the people who don't come to the matches, like if they don't get their tickets scanned. And so I guess she called them. I don't know if it was intentionally for me, but I think she called one of the people who didn't come and was like, we have an extra ticket for you. Like you can buy it and we can let you in. And so even though there were guys ahead of me that arrived earlier, I was able to go inside and sit. I think the game was already kind of started. It was like Team Liquid was already playing versus someone else, which was kind of surreal to see. And I could see all the casters and everything, which was cool. But I went inside, I sat down, I like watched everything. And I was honestly, my legs were kind of shaky. I was like, the adrenaline hit. I was kind of fangirling that time. I had a little sign like Kingzone X like fighting or something like that, and then I was like, I love you, Peanut, or something like that on my side.
That's cute. That's a good story.
Yeah, and so they won that day, and then I could take so they played against RNG that day too, and so I guess they were doing the fan meeting for both teams. So I took a photo with RNG, which had Uzi, Karsa, Xiaohu maybe at the time. I forget
Xiaohu.
some of the other people who were on RNG at the time. I took a photo with them. I obviously hid my sign because they also lost that day, so I kind of felt bad. I felt like it was a little BM, but then the moment of truth, I took a photo with Kingzo, Peanut. I was so shy. I didn't even say much, but like all the other, like I think Prey was really friendly. Who is it? I'm forgetting. Gorilla was also really friendly as well. It was a good time. It was a good memory, and
nice.
That's how I succeeded as a fan for Peanut. My one time meeting him, and then
hey, that's what's up.
Yes sir. It's kind of a long story, but and then ever since then though, I've been a big fan of just like Peanut and T1 in general.
Okay. I like that story a lot. It's like, man, you said fuck it, and then you went. I'm like, oh, it's a good end. There's a good ending to the story. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's why it's like, especially. Okay, so this is just me, right? Like when people take these chances on going solo for just something that they like, maybe I'm just surrounded by people who are just fortunate and lucky themselves, but I'm just like, man, people really get to, when they follow what they want, they end up getting there somehow, one way or another. It's pretty awesome. And I like that. I like that story a lot. So then, but then Peanut didn't go back to T1. So then why go back to T1? Wait. So there's a gap here.
So during the time that Peanut was it's kind of embarrassing. The true ones will know this, but while Peanut was in T1, he had a friendship with Faker that was very popular with fans. It went by a popular name of Faker Nut. It was a popular grouping, friendship, romantic, whatever people want to call it. I was just like, I just like seeing them together interact. I thought they were cute, and so that's when I got into Faker. And then after his loss in 2017, I started really enjoying him and watching his streams, because one of the ways T1 was really ahead of their times was they were streaming on Twitch, which not a lot of other Korean teams did. So it was very accessible to watch them. And it was accessible to watch them on other platforms, but for me, like, I usually go on Twitch to watch streams. So I started watching his streams a lot, and that's when I started... I kept on following T1 in 2018 because I still really liked the team a lot. Like, I like Wolf, I like Bang, like, I liked the characters that were in the team. But as you know, 2018 wasn't a very good year for the T1 people. It was... yeah, we
it's okay.
we don't talk about it.
It was our lower year, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's because of that. Because of I got into them right before they could actually, or like I got into them after they succeeded. I never truly got to see them succeed as a team, like while I was supporting them. I think that made me cheer for them even more because of how invested I was in them in 2017. I wanted them to succeed, basically. And so...
okay. You like the storyline. Okay.
Yeah. I think...
Okay, that's good.
The storyline... Like, I think if I was like... it's possible that if I had started cheering for them in 2015 and 2016, I might have felt like a lot different. But I think it's because I wanted to personally be able to see them win while being with them, rather than all their previous accomplishments. But 2019, they didn't end up winning. 2020, they didn't end up winning. It was a rough time, and I was just like, god damn. And like, I think every time though, like, it's just like watching Faker like trying to struggle to win and everything really got me into it. And then honestly, during that time, I think maybe it was during the 10-man roster. I think that's when I wasn't...
Oh, yeah, jeez. Okay.
I wasn't as invested in T1. I think it's also because at that time, college was also a little busy too. So I was kind of dealing with a lot more responsibilities than normal. But I got introduced to like Keria and Gumayushi and Owner and Zeus a lot later. I not until like the 10-man became a 5-man did I really start paying attention to the roster. And I knew a lot of people like really enjoyed them. But like 2022, I honestly wasn't really paying attention that much. I think I also graduated around that time, and that's when I was starting to VTube and everything. But I think it was after watching the 22, or I was still cheering for them every single Worlds. I would always, without a doubt, come back for Worlds. But then I remember I was so angry. One of my friends, he was cheering for DRX during the finals match, and I was like, no, T1 deserves this. And they had it. They were up 3 points or whatever. They should have won, or was it 3 points? Made 2 points, up 2 points. It was 2-1, I think, and then they lost the fourth one, and then it became Silver's Grace, and I was like, oh my gosh, this cannot be real. I don't remember watching. My biggest regret is not going during that time, but maybe it was a good thing because they ended up losing, and I felt so crushed. I was so sad. But I think that's why in 2023 I started paying attention to them again, because I think Carrier caught my interest.
You had more time.
Yeah,
right.
And then also during the spring season that year for 2023, they did insane. They were insanely good. Or was it 2022 that they were insanely good? I can't remember. Everything's blurred now. But I remember they had that track record, and I was like, oh, I need to pay attention to them more. And so watching Worlds was the best feeling in my world that year. New G's, them winning. And then I started getting into... So I was still a Faker fan, still a Peanut fan, but I started getting into Owner.
Owner, that's an interesting one. I know people like Carrier, people like Guma and Faker. I don't know anyone who's be like, oh yeah, I like Owner. People like, yeah, I like Zeus more. Owner, you're the first. You're the first.
I think like because I was older, because when I started playing League, I honestly, even now, I don't think I have a good understanding of the game overall. Like yeah, I know what CS is. Oh yeah, I know what jungling is. But like, if you ask me to explain why someone did something, like I don't know nothing. But then I think with my limited knowledge, watching Owner play, I was like, this guy, I don't know, something in me was like, oh, this guy's actually really good. Like, he's a really good jungler. And I think knowing T1's past, their junglers have always been criticized a lot, I feel like, even Bengi. Right. But then, like, when I was watching his matches and everything, I felt like he was very consistently good and a very smart player. And then, I don't know, the fact, I think it's also, like, the fact that I don't think he is recognized as much that made me, like, start cheering for him even more.
No, I get you. I get you. He's definitely... Owner is definitely probably one of the more... In terms of personalities, because, you know, Faker doesn't have to talk, but he has the aura. You know what I mean? Carrie is like the energetic little brother. Guma, he's like the older brother
Guma
type.
God,
just because, he's just Guma God. Zeus is like
the baby.
Literally, yeah, but then Owner is just like, this is me as a casual fan, right? Owner's just there. Like he has like good one-liners type shit in game or in interviews. What I've noticed, especially when he's playing Worlds or something. But he's like, you know, he started off as a fan too. That's why his name is Owner, not supposed to be Oner, but whatever. English is hard.
Oh, okay.
But it's just interesting because, you know, like you said, when you see a player, you're like, oh, you just know, even if you're not that well versed into the deep mechanics of the game, it's just you just know, right? You know what I mean? So that's what it is. You know, hearing your story about being a T1 fan, like, reminds me of me during my early League days too. but your peaks are so much higher because your team actually consistently goes to Worlds and won like 5 times.
If you become a T1 fan, you won't regret it.
It's not fair, you know what I mean? It's like, I have the same feelings. I know these emotions so well, but my team doesn't even exist anymore as an organization.
Who is your favorite team, if you don't mind me asking?
Okay, yeah, no, of course you could ask. I was a CLG fan. I'm a big CLG fan. So, and this all happened before you got into League and like LCS stuff. But if you don't know, I'll give people like a quick rundown. CLG, you know, one of the original orgs in NA, and I'm like, okay, cool. And you know, I started playing League in season 2, so 2012, and you know, at the time, esports was taking off. Like multiple esports league happened to be one of them, of course.
Right.
But everyone around me was like TSM, TSM. I'm like, these guys are so annoying. What do you guys? God, I hate them. I was a hater, so by default, I started liking their rivals, CLG. But
Oh
then
my
I
god.
also, but then I also like their bot lane. Like I really like their bot lane, Double Lift and Aftermoon at the time. Still one of my favorite bot lanes of all time.
And
right?
then
Like,
Double Lift joined them.
yeah. Hold on. There's more to this. So it's like, oh man, damn it. They keep losing. Why do they keep losing? I hate when they win, when TSM wins. But then, and then how close to them they're like through thick and thin, right? As a fan, because it was like I've been a fan for a couple of years already.
Right.
These guys almost get fucking relegated. Like they didn't even exist in the LCS at all in like 2014 at all. I'm like, oh my god, they almost straight up just left the scene entirely. I'm like, no. They come back. I'm like, cool. So I'm still a fan. I'm like, oh. They get it. They get some new players. I'm like, oh, they look good. They look good. They're winning. Oh, okay. 2015. Oh my God. They're doing better. Okay, they did okay. They did okay. In NA, whatever. Late 2015 comes around. 2016. I'm like, oh, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. They get into playoffs. They're doing really well. Oh, they beat Immortals in the like the #1 seed. They look great. And stuff like that. And the first, or no, they didn't. That was the second season that they won. The first split they win. I'm like, oh, dang it! I had to go to like a mountain retreat for my club, so I didn't have internet that weekend. It was the week of the LCS finals, and I went, oh my god, they're playing TSM.
Oh my god!
I'm so sad, and I'm like, I'm so sad I couldn't watch it because I was super into it. I'm like, please don't lose, please. This is their first time in the finals for NA, and I'm like. 2 days of the retreat passes, they're like, hey, can I check your, because we have like our advisors that are former alumni for our club for the retreat. And I'm like, hey, you have internet, right? They're like, yeah. Can I check Reddit real quick? They're like, why? I just need to check the score line for something. And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And they let me check. I went, they won! They fucking won! I was so excited. I was excited. Like, this was the day after they won and everything. I'm like, I was so hyped for like the next couple hours. No one knew why I was excited and
That's
so
funny.
happy. And I went, let's go! Let's go!
It's crazy because the scores just determine your mood for the rest of the day or the week. Like,
it honestly did. I was so happy. When I came back to society and got my internet back, I shit talk all my TSM friends. I was like, fuck you, stupid TSM fan.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god. It felt so invigorating, right? And then they win, and then they go to Worlds, and I'm like, damn it, they didn't get out of groups. You failed me. You failed me, CLG. But I mean, all of NA did pretty bad.
Everyone in NA fails.
Everyone in NA failed. So that's on our region. But I had faith in CLG because they lost to the wild card team, and they should have beat the Korean team. I think it was it not Tigers? No, I forgot who it was. But they had a Korean team. They should have won that game.
Samsung? It might have been KT. It could have been KT Samsung. What year was this?
2015 Worlds.
Oh, I think it 2015.
Hold on, let me look. Is it 15? Hold on. It was Korea. They should have beat Korea. No, not Korea. China. No. No, I'm just kidding. No, these are the seedings. The groups were Coup. It was supposed to be Coup Tigers. It was supposed to be Coup Tigers. We were supposed to win that game because we beat Flash Wolves and then we lost to Coup. We threw the game and then we lost to Pain and then we didn't make it out of groups. I was so mad. Dang it. But anyways, that's that's the roster. I think they had. Did they have the Peanut on that roster?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
Unless
because it was before before they turned into Rocks Tigers. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was like
So
really baby back then. He was so
yeah, he
young.
was.
He was
So
16 maybe 16 17. He was actually a baby.
see, so that's where your baby boy starts his journey against my shitting on my team at Worlds. And then just like you, right? It's like they come back, they're the best team, they continue their thing. Double S leaves. I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought that shit was a meme. Like, no, he was serious. He left. I went, no. And then
You're like,
who
where's he
else left?
going? Where's
Yeah.
he going?
And then we lost Pobelter. Pobelter was like my favorite mid laner, especially because I didn't like Bjergsen.
You don't
and
like
then I'm like,
Bjergsen? No.
hey, as a TSM hater, it only makes
Okay,
sense,
okay, I get it. I understand.
right? Like, I fed into the rivalry. So then we had Huhi and we had 6A. I believe the 6A Huhi was cool. And let me also say this: a lot of the champions that I play are because of CLG players.
Aww.
Like I picked up Bard and Thresh because of Afro Moo. I picked up a ADC because of Double Lift. I became a shot caller in League because of Afro Moo. I picked up like Aurelion Sol because of Huhi. I just like there's random champions that not everyone plays, but because CLG played, I'm like, I'm playing this champion now. So then they played again. They go into the next season. They play against Immortals. They take up the game, like I said. They go to the finals. They play TSM again. I'm like, ooh, this is a good rivalry. It's a good rivalry. They play in Vegas, game 5 of the finals. They win. I'm like, yes, I'm popping up. And then they do really well at MSI. They lose to T1, and I'm like, all right, that's probably gonna be the best showing for CLG and NA for a long time, and it was. So it made me really happy.
Right.
But then they didn't do too hot any of the years after that, and it was just like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
as a fan. So I never got to see that peak ever again. But in classic CLG fashion, when the org disbanded and got completely dissolved because there was no more money from like Madison Square Garden, their primary sponsor.
Sag.
I know, Sag. They get picked up by NRG, right? And then the split, they get picked up by NRG. They win the split again, and then they get out of freaking Swiss stage, which was like 2 years ago, right? I think 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And I'm like, that's the most CLG storyline I've ever heard. That's so stupid.
The spirit carries on with them.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's so funny, dude. That's so funny. But yeah, that's it. Now my org doesn't live on. I don't have a team to support other than whoever goes to Worlds is NA. That's who I'll support, and that's pretty much it. So
as a NA fan, you can't forget the year that they went to MSI and could have won it all. Against TL versus RNG, that match, I was standing up the entire time. I was like, oh my god, what am I watching? This is insane. It was the one. I think it was one of the biggest times I was supporting for NA. I feel like.
Yeah. There's definitely been times where NA's looked good since then, right? It's like, yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, Min, TL versus G2, MSI, C9's semifinals run in Worlds 29. No, is that 2021? No, 2018, I think. I don't remember. But it was like when C9 got to the top 4, that was really cool. But then it's hard because it's like none of these are my teams. And I'm just like, yay, go NA. Yeah. I like shitting on other regions just because they're not NA. But I don't know. I just hearing your T1 story, I'm like, man, it feels reminiscent because it's like that's how it feels to be a competitive sports fan, you know what I mean? Like that's how I am right now with the Dodgers and Shohei Ohtani, if anyone's into that. I'm like, that's how I feel. I'm like, yes, I get to root for my home team. They're good. They have one of the best players. I love them. So after like years of not caring about the team. And yeah, so I don't know. League, also as a gamer, I'm like, okay, that's why I'll retire, quote unquote, as a competitive player. I'll go back to playing, being a shoutcaster, and I will only be called up if I'm needed, and pull myself by the bootstraps to play in a competitive scene again. I've won once, couldn't defend the title, but hey, that's just how it is sometimes.
You got the crown, King. Don't worry.
Exactly. I am validated. I've been validated in my skill, so. That's all. That's what matters. But yeah. I love hearing it as someone who's both younger than me, both in the scene as an age. I'm just like, oh, it's so wholesome. Go on, hey, fly, go with your T1 wings.
Oh, I would like to meet Faker one day. I need to thank him.
I need to meet Faker and he give me the thumbs up.
Yep.
As the thumbs up photo.
I need to take a photo with him. That's the goal.
Oh man. And also, like you said, you know how you said like, oh, you fangirl meeting players? That's how I felt about that's how I felt about meeting players back in the day, because there were so very few of them, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my! There was an old video that I don't think I can recover right now at all because it's on a dead laptop. There's a video of me, and because I'm in LA, we have Anime Expo.
Right.
A bunch, and LCS is here in LA too. So a bunch of the players would go as a group and go to Anime Expo. I'm like, oh my god, it's you guys! I'm freaking out. There's a video of me going, oh my god, in like super fanboy voice. I'll be like, oh my god, CLG. My friend was like next to me, like, why don't you go say hi and ask a picture? I can't. I'm too excited.
I think it's interesting for me because my fangirling starts from like K-pop. Like I was very into K-pop culture from a young age. And so the way I fangirl was very intense when I was younger, but then gradually over time, because it became the fixation as, oh, esports boys, my esports men, like I realized, and then there's VTubers, right? And I'm like, wait a second, these people are normal people. I need to like tone it down a little bit. Like, what do I even say to them? Like, I need to sound like I could be friends with them. Like, I'd be like, yo, what's up? You're a pretty cool player. I play League too. Like something like that. I can't be like, oh my god, you're so handsome. I love you. Like, I can't do that no more. It was like a slow realization.
Oh man. That's a good one. I like that though. It's just like I gotta hide it. I gotta tone it down a lot.
Keep cool.
Keep cool. Act normal. Oh man, that's a good one. Oh man, I like how we went off for like 45 minutes about just going off about our fan obsession for our teams and players.
Yeah, but I could keep on going, to be honest.
I know you can.
It's crazy.
I know. Well, okay, then let me ask you this then. So that's League and that's T1. But you play, like, you know, you don't play League as much anymore.
Right.
Do you keep up with the scene?
Yes.
Okay, so you keep up with the T1 scene at least.
Actually, today I was catching up on watching the K2 match and the whatchamacallit, HLE match that they did like a couple of days ago or whatever. So yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like every international event that comes up, like is coming up. I think that's when I really like laser on, because I think it like early season is, in my opinion, it's like,
it's okay. Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no stakes on the line yet. Like,
exactly.
There's no pressure on it. You're like, oh, playoffs come around. I'm like, oh, where are they seated? How is it representative how good they are? Who's gonna go to the international event? Like, I get it. I'm the same way.
There's like no point in getting like fixated over their wins and losses so early. But I feel like if I do, like if I keep on like watching, I think I will get a little fixated. Because like, it's like, oh, I was watching at this time. Like, I want them to win. Like, I do want them to win, but I think it's easier when I don't fixate as much. Because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, whatever will happen kind of thing. It's still early.
Okay. Exactly. That's how I feel. No, but then, and I know how it's like, whatever happens. But then when you tune back in, they're like, why are they 6th place? What happened? Why are you 3-3 in 6th place right now? I'm unhappy.
What's going on?
That's how I feel when I don't tune in. Be like, what the heck happened? Okay, so then that's that. The reason why I ask if you're into the scene is because you play a lot of Valorant, right? Like, you know, that's your competitive game.
Yes.
More or less, more commonly. Do you keep up with any of that pro scene at all?
I do. I don't know how honest I should be, but
Oh
uh
no, what does that mean? What does that mean?
I think um, I don't know how to explain this, but I think between like Western esports culture and Eastern esports culture, I think the
Mm-hmm.
way they treat their professions is a little different. And so
Mm-hmm.
um I think I feel this a little more with Valorant, but I don't feel as supportive of the NA teams specifically as a result. And I usually lean towards like Asia or EU. I think it's just like the professionalism I think in NA is a little different. But I do have like individual people I am fans of, but I think like the organizations I'm not necessarily always rooting for someone or like a org. Yeah, I think that's how I feel about it. But I do watch it. I've been watching Valorant Masters that's happening recently. I was cheering for Genji, but I think now I'm a Fnatic and PRX fan for now.
Oh, there you go. Min, another one of your teams were mentioned. Fnatic. I know Min's a big Fnatic Valo
I am
fan.
a T1 Valorant fan originally, though.
Oh man. Okay. So I think that's really I'm done with Fnatic. Okay. Well, he was one. Damn. Dang.
Dang. League side. Oh.
League side. Oh. Both of us. Oh, yeah, that's fine. uh man, but yeah, we were talking about Valo, man. It's okay. Um that's interesting. Like, I don't keep up with Valo as a scene. Like, I don't play it as much, definitely not as much as League. But for me, because I don't have as much time, I don't keep up with any pro scene as much
Mhm.
anymore.
Yeah.
I think the only time where I keep up with it is like during international tournaments or
Right.
like worlds or like a masters going on.
Mhm.
But the main reason why I watch pro play nowadays is not to really root for anyone. The only
Right.
time I really rooted for anyone was probably like Sentinels during the Madrid Masters,
Mhm.
because I was like, oh yeah, they're an NA team, they got great personality, whatever.
Mhm.
But is to practice shoutcasting. I'm like, oh, let's see what's good.
Oh.
It's how I learned. It's how I practice. It's like my tutoring. I watch the pros play, how the casters go. I'm like, okay, this is what the name of the move is, because it's like probably a champion I don't play,
Mm.
or like an agent that's just new and stuff like that. And like, oh, what the strat is called in Valorant, something like that. Just call outs, things like that. So
Right.
that's why it's like for me, I'm much more casual when it comes to watching. That's why I was curious. I'm like, oh, I feel
Mm.
like if you're into a competitive game and you played a lot, I was just curious whether or not you um watch the scene or not. Because I know a bunch of people that play Apex, but then they're like they don't care about the pro scene, but it's their most played game.
Mhm.
Versus like I know someone who plays a lot of League and they're into the pro scene, but then like they're more into the pro scene than actually playing League type of thing. So I
Right.
mean,
I think
yeah.
it's
So I was just curious.
interesting because I think it's kind of like that for me because for League it's like I'm definitely more into the pro scene now than playing. But interestingly enough, I do have my favorites in Valorant. But I think for the pro scene in Valorant, I focus on like players who I think like rather I think in League I was focusing on the personality a lot sometimes.
Right.
But in Valorant I've been focusing on like their actual skill and what they can do. Maybe it's because I have a better like
You have a better sense of
understanding
it.
yeah of
Right.
Valorant, so I can understand like, oh, this person is good because they do this and this. Like I feel like I have a lot to learn when I watch Valorant pro esports now. And I think before I was conceptually having a hard time like following it before, but I think over time I just gradually like if I want to be better watching these people, like I feel like I'm able to learn a lot by just purely watching, which is interesting in comparison to me watching so much League but still feeling like an iron. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Well, okay, so we've got into the esports side, right? We've got into your fandom there.
Yes.
All right. So then let's get into the greater picture of Hey, right?
Mhm.
So we've got it while you started. So what was the inspiration for your design now? Because you said you really wanted to incorporate like making that an OC, but why did you want to go the route that you did? Kind of a hard turn here in topic, but now I'm just
Mm.
like, yeah.
So, it's interesting because my first concept for my model was I was thinking of doing like a kind of like folktale. Everyone does this. No shade on anyone because everyone has different takes of it, but I wanted to be like a sun god or something like that. Like I always had Hay in my mind, like some kind of like sun representation in my head.
Mhm.
Um,
I didn't realize that's what it stood for in Korean. So
oh
please educate
yeah,
me.
yes, He in Korean is sun, but
Okay. Okay.
uh, I had an initial design that I went with that was around that theme. But then I started thinking a little bit deeper about like what felt like me personally. Cause yeah, like the sun god concept was nice, but it's not like it felt like personal to me. So I started thinking about like what are things that are like very personal to me as a person, and that's when I came up with the Dream Eater concept. Specifically because I have like a very particular interest in like dreams in general. In college, I like was very interested in like learning more about like the psychology and like the science behind dreams, but also it's kind of an interesting concept. But in Korean, there are these things that are called taemongs. They're like the interpretation of dreams. Sometimes people will have certain dreams before like certain events happen, and specifically with my mom, she had a lot of those dreams, and she would tell us about them, like sometimes after, for the majority, sometimes before. But one of the dreams she had was kind of related to one of my aunts getting pregnant. She saw some crane in her dream, or certain things like that. And so I started getting interested in it because of that. And I also felt like, in general, me as a person, I've had some pretty vivid dreams. I mean, like
Okay.
able to like lucid dream in general too sometimes. So
Oh. Hmm.
I don't know. I thought that was like really personable to me because I was just like, oh, this is like a really cool concept, and like I like talking about it too. I like talking about dreams, or like at least discussing it. And I've had some like personal like dreams that have happened that like it makes me question like what is a dream and stuff like that. So
What? Dang, you're getting real
no,
philosophical up in
like
here. What does this mean?
and before I was
The way the wind blew this tree in my dream, it must mean something.
it's just like interesting how you can like be in a dream and you can like actually like know you're in a dream and like make decisions while you're in your dream, or
Right,
that's how
right,
it's
right,
been
right.
for me sometimes. I'm like, this is weird, this is like no one really talks about this that much.
Oh man, see, now we gotta have like a dream episode where I need to tell you some of the dreams that I've had. So
I'm
okay,
curious.
go on though.
So I decided to shift my direction to that. Originally it was like Dream Shaman, but honestly I don't know too much about shamans myself, so I was like, I'm just gonna be a Dream Eater because it sounds cool,
Mm.
and kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance a little bit, because they
Oh,
had
okay.
Dream Eaters and stuff like that as the companions and whatnot. And so my clothes, honestly, my clothes, they were just like a lot of things that I just like enjoyed and liked like looking at. There's no like real significance behind it other than like I wanted to incorporate a lot of like Korean elements in it, but I also wanted like a modern kind of tech wear feel because at the time I really liked tech wear. I still do, but I wanted that kind of concept in general, and so I just my mama like really fixed up the design and added like more like Dream Eater elements into my design, and I'm really happy with how it came out. My mama is amazing, and my VTuber sibling, I saw her art and I fell in love with their art first, and that's when I knew that I needed to get the same mama, and so that's where I am now.
Gotcha. That's cool. I like that story. It's like you took something and then you made it more personal
Mhm.
to yourself. I like that. Very nice. So when you took those inspirations, what was like, if I can show off your model because like I put it to my control, is there any part of your model that you would like you feel really happy about showing off, or like just the whole thing as entirety? Because it's like you have the little sun on the side, your little I don't know what they call it, the hair. It's not hair tails because they're on the front. I don't know if they're
Mhm.
like hair ears that
Right,
are
right,
moving.
right.
Yeah, and so I'm like, I don't know if there's anything you want to show off, I can move your model around and like show you off on my
Oh yeah.
side, anyways. So.
So for my model, I think the main thing is probably like so there's the coat that's over my main clothes, but it's based
Mhm.
off of the Korean traditional clothing. It's called the hanbok. Um and so there's this photo shoot that one of these idols, really popular K-pop idol, her name's Suzy, she did,
Mhm.
and it was like a translucent hanbok, basically. Like the sleeves were translucent, which isn't common for hanbok, basically. But I really like that idea of playing with it. Um, so that was like a really important element that I wanted to incorporate into my design, and I had like some idea of it, and then my mama obviously made it better and everything. And then the coat over that is based off of a K-drama. I don't know if it's an actual like Korean kind of garment. I think it might be, but there was a specific K-drama that I watched, and I really liked this. It had a similar like coat. It's definitely a little different, but I liked
Mhm.
having it on my shoulders. So I was like, having these two together, I think, is like my ideal. And so I think
Hmm.
those are probably the most important elements to me. And then like my mascot, I drew myself, and it's supposed to represent like Hey J, because it's a sun, and then the nose is like a J. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Very nice. Okay, I like that. I haven't seen your full model, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just go through it respectfully, of course.
Yes, yes, yes. Feel free. Feel free.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen this. I like how you have one full like legging sock and then like a just above the knee sock
Oh yes, yes. That was my mama. Genius.
and the purple boots. Look, as someone who likes anime girls with offset socks, I like that design choice a lot often.
Thank you,
So
thank you.
yeah. Oh, I threw my hands up in the air like my model was gonna do something. I'm done. Yeah.
I'm air holding them up too. Woo.
Yeah, woo. All right. Well, we'll start wrapping up this episode. We'll talk about it a little bit more, and then we'll have like a post-podcast show where, for those who don't know, I asked Kay to an attempt to to do her best ara because as a first time podcast guest, that's what I ask most, if not all, my guests to do on their first time. It's a one-time bit. It's a bit that's always been part of the thing. So if you want me to do it in solidarity with you, I can. So that's all. But listening, yes, Min's always here for the first time guests.
What the heck?
Min knows the bit. I don't know if he actually knows the bit, but I mean, is there anything else that you want to talk about before we wrap up the recorded episode, and we'll just chat a little bit more for the post podcast episode? Anything at all. It doesn't have to be related. We're going to Offkai.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
true. I mean, we could
fast.
also talk about it in the post. So who knows? I don't know. Whatever you want to talk about.
Maybe my VTubing journey a little bit, if that's okay.
Of course, yeah. Go ahead. Floor is yours, fam. I would love to hear it.
I feel shy.
Sorry, let me go ahead and pose this. So tell me about your VTuber journey. Does that make it any easier if I
yeah.
pose it as a question?
Yeah, I think. I guess the reason I want to talk about it because I feel like a lot of VTubers can probably empathize with it, maybe potentially. But I feel like my motivation for VTubing has changed a lot throughout the years. I think initially, I think in everyone's head at some extent they want to make it big, whether by mistake or intentional. But I think for me, when I started VTubing, I just want I've always really just like enjoyed the idea of having like community, just like people watching me play games. I think that was a very big motivation for me to start streaming in general, other than just like VTubing too. But then I think as I went along, maybe it was burnout, maybe it was just like me not being able to prioritize it as much. I began seeing VTubing as definitely more like a hobby, I guess. Just like streaming when I can, not stressing out over it. I guess maybe when I debuted, I did kind of, I think I noticed, and it was quite unhealthy too. I think I did fixate a little bit about like, I don't think I was like too deep into like networking and just like trying to grow like rapidly and everything like that. But I think I still paid attention to it. I think a lot of people pay attention to it, whether or not they like it. But I didn't. I really hated that because it made me feel very like icky. I don't know. It's just like I wanted to enjoy just streaming, and I did do that before, but it felt like I was like even though I didn't want to, my mindset was like, oh, I have to like entertain people. Like the concept of that was kind of like it didn't feel right to me or whatever. So for a while, I was just like hobby streaming for a majority of last year, I would say. Even though I hadn't even debuted that long, but not that important. But I think it wasn't until I had uploaded like a T1 reaction video to Worlds in 2023, I believe. And it actually did really well, surprisingly. And so I think somewhere down the line when I had started streaming, I think I lost sight of like what kind of content I wanted to like produce. And I think that's why I was so lost, because I was very based off of Valorant content. But then I realized, like, personally, I don't watch that much Valorant content. I don't like watch Valorant people like like I did have a phase, but their content wasn't something I personally wanted to produce. And I think that led me not wanting to like be a content creator in like that aspect, I guess. But then after the T1 video did pretty well, I was like, wait a second, I do still love T1. Wait a second, I do love reacting to stuff. And then I think after that, it like my mindset kind of changed a bit. I was like, I need to start like doing things that I feel very passionate about as my like avenues of like success in a way. I don't know, it's like weird, like because I was like, oh, this did really successful, and it was in my head to like, oh, like I want to, like I guess to an extent I was like, oh, it would be nice if I could do pretty well. But I think I got confidence to move forward because it did well, and so I think it changed the way I perceive myself and just like what kind of things I want to produce. And then as a result of that video, I did like this fan song cover where I rewrote the lyrics to fit kind of like T1's narrative for 2024, Worlds 2024.
Damn, you made a parody cover, a fan parody cover. Damn, you were in it, dude. You were.
I was lost in the sauce, but I think I realized like, wow, like things like this are making me very proud of like the things that I'm producing. Like I can look back at this, even if it doesn't necessarily have the views, and I'll be proud of it because it's still something that I'm very passionate about. And so I think ever since then, I've been like focusing, like I'm very passionate about singing and getting better. I'm very passionate about like things I'm personally invested in, T1, maybe right now Valorant, or just like doing things around that, like making content that I'm proud of, that I would find in like even 10 years down the line like enjoyable. And I feel like I've been a lot happier recently as a result. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I
Nice.
kind of wanted to share that.
Oh, well, I love to hear that, because it's like, especially when you start, making content, where they're like, or just content in general, whether you're a VTuber or not, it's
Mhm.
just like finding something that you want to do, right? And
Right.
again, it's yeah, and not to make this about myself too much, because it's your journey, but
Mhm.
it reminds me of like, oh, for me, like, what did I want to do? And
Right.
like, I've had those shifts of not necessarily in content, but these
Mhm.
side projects that I wanted to do. And then we see in chat, like, Johan says, it's like, oh, I've been there. Hi, Jen, by the way. Um, and it's just that reigniting of like your passion, what you wanted to do, right?
Right.
And like, for me, it's like, it's recently been like music and like working on that, but I've been burnt out, so I haven't been working so many projects. But before
Mhm.
that, it was like, I really wanted to get to know the people. That's
Right.
why in 2024 I made it one of my goals to be like, okay, I'm gonna hit 170 episode, or no, 180 episodes or something on the podcast. So I
Right.
did like 40 episodes that year. It was like the
Mhm.
most I've ever did.
Right.
So when I hear you getting into that content type of thing, it's like, it makes me happy. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you're not necessarily doing based off the numbers. It's like, sure, you can think about the numbers, but for you, it's like, I'm glad that you're getting back into the enjoyment of it all
Mhm.
and that type of things. And it's like, I'm not here to be like, oh, I know more than you because I've been here longer. Hey, no, I'm just like, it just makes me happy, and I'm like, I want to support y'all and really like see y'all just have fun while doing it, because it's
Mhm.
like, no one's it's not the content that hurts people or like mocks anyone. It's here,
Right.
you're here for a good time, and like, I'm all for that type of stuff. So
It
yeah.
really brought me back to like me as a kid watching let's play videos, because I think streaming is very different from like regular YouTube content in general too. I feel
Right,
like
right.
with streaming, I find streaming very difficult, because it's like the people have to be on at the same time. You have to like I think there are a lot of different factors that can make someone successful as a streamer. But I think I was able to find happiness with like YouTube, and like going back to my roots of like I enjoyed let's play videos because it's like about games I really enjoy. It's about like the personality of whoever is reacting. Like it's like the people who like those things will congregate to those kind of videos, contents that you produce. And so I think it was very much more like it was more like attainable to like satisfaction was more attainable through that kind of form rather than streaming. Not that I hate streaming, but like I think I just realized that, and before I was very more focused on Twitch for sure. So it was a lot of learning, I suppose.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's I love hearing that. So keep going. Hey, keep going. I'm here for you. Let's
Thank you.
go.
Thank you.
And also, when you said, I remember we talked about, like, you said the Let's Plays. I'm like, oh yeah, I used to be a big, when I would say big Let's Player fan, I used to watch a lot of those type of videos. I'm like, I grew up on the internet. I grew up on YouTube.
Yeah.
I was raised on the internet, and that's why when I finished uni myself, I tried making YouTube videos for a bit. I went, and this takes a lot of effort as a one-man team to get all the different content that I want to make. Editing was like a pain, and for someone who didn't have that type of skill or experience to begin with, I'm like, it's taking a lot of time. So then
Right.
that's when I just switched to streaming, because I'm like,
Hmm.
I can just turn it on, and if I get content out of it, I get content out of it. And
Yeah.
like, it was just and for you, I understand, like, it's harder in the sense of like the communities and that kind of like engagement. But for me, it's just on the opposite side of the coin, where it's just the ease of it. I can just turn it
Hmm.
on, press start streaming, and hopefully, minimal scuff and everything's okay.
Right.
But yeah, I see all the different angles for it. So
Hmm.
whatever helps float your boat type of deal. Like,
No,
we're all good
agreed.
here. So, all right. well, we'll talk more about it, and we'll probably talk about Offkai a little bit in the post podcast show. I don't want to keep you hold up for too long, and we'll RR soon, guys. We're gonna RR soon. Yay!
Oh God.
Yay! So but yeah, thanks for being on this episode. Hey, I really enjoyed this one. So yeah, is there anything you want to say? Last minute shout outs for the YouTube video. Last minute lightning round questions for me. Anything, the floor is yours.
I just released a new cover. Please listen. It's a cover of Aishite. Like, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that's it. I thank you for reminding me. It was honestly, I haven't done any podcasts before, but it was really fun to with you, especially about T1 too. I feel like I don't get too many opportunities to tell my whole my backstory. So it's always so fun to recount the craziness that led me to where I am now. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about it.
No, thank you for telling your story. I really do. But yeah, check out our cover. I've been actually lacking on uploading the past podcast episodes, but I'll try to upload them before I leave. So there's that. Hopefully it'll be up by tomorrow. But yeah, appreciate you being here because I like you being on the podcast so much. You are welcome to what's the word? Re-invite yourself, self-invite yourself to a podcast episode if you ever want to be back, or you'd be like, oh, you think this person would vibe with me, and we'll have them on as a third guest. So typically I have VTuber intro episodes as a solo episode for them, but I'll also have 2 guests at a time is also the typical fashion for me as well after it's that intro episode. So
this is my solo debut. Woo!
The solo debut. Yeah, that's why you're here. That's so yeah, so check out Hey, or if you're watching on Twitch,
check out Neon.
Yeah, her channel is in the channel. Otherwise, if you're watching on YouTube, good job watching all the way through, and go check her out. I'll post her song and her channel into the description as well. Oh, Terra Knight, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. But yeah, we'll now we'll go to False Podcast Show. And so say bye, YouTube. Say bye, YouTube. Hey.
Bye, YouTube. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh no. Okay, so there's that episode done, and now we go at least on my channel, the Post Podcast Show. Yay!
Yippee!
So, all right. Well, I'll give you the option to choose what we do. You want to RR now? Or do you want to talk about Offkai or stuff like that for a little bit? I'll let you choose.
I can RR now, and then we just I don't want to talk about it unless I just want to go straight into Offkai after. Thoughts?
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want me to do it in solidarity? You want me to do one as well?
At the same time, or
no. We all. One person would go first.
Honestly, I can go first, and then you can go second, and then
Okay,
I can use your. I'll use yours as the crush to recover from mine, and then yep.
Sure. Okay, I'll. Are you ready? I'll count you in when you're ready.
I need time. Wait.
Take your time. Take a breath. You're okay. It's okay. No one's gonna clip this on my channel.
Okay.
Whenever,
well.
Okay.
Wait. So when you count me down, how are you counting me down? Can you test run the countdown? Yep.
So I'll go 3, 2, and 1, and then I'll be quiet for 5 seconds.
Oh, you're gonna be quiet? Okay. Do you want to give me an example before you do your actual one? Yep.
What do you mean an example? Example of my RR?
Yeah, example before your real one. No, example of your RR. I don't remember what it sounds like.
You want me to go first now?
No, you'll have to go twice actually. One example and one actual.
Okay, fine. I'll do an example. The first one will be me imitating an Onesan RR. The second one will be my real RR. How about that?
Okay, sounds good. Yep.
Yep. Sounds good. All right, so it'll be like 3, 2, and 1. Ara, ara. Yay! And then yeah, that's it. You're done. That's it. You're done. Yeah, there you go. I did my impression of an Onesan. Ara ara. You regret being here? No, Jen. You love being here.
Okay. I think I can do this.
You can do
I don't
it. I
know.
believe it.
I need music. I need to listen to music while I do this.
You can. Yeah, go ahead. It
No,
won't play on my
actually.
end.
Okay, I'm ready.
One
Count
and
me
done.
down.
One and done. Hey,
One and done. One
as
and
long
done.
as you try your best. If you give me like a gremlin ara, I'm gonna ask you to do it again. Your best effort. Best effort. That's all I ask.
Why does he say best effort?
Your best effort. As long as as long as I can tell you're not purposely trolling, that's fine. That's all that matters.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, you ready? You want me to? Okay.
Yep.
You're in. Okay. 3, 2, and 1.
Ara.
Yay! Hey, Zara! Yay! Good job, hey. Are you dead? Oh, sorry. I was supposed to go right after. All right, ready? My turn. Hopefully the mic doesn't cut it out. Sometimes noise suppression gets it on Discord or something. All right, my turn. You wanna count me in, hey, and make you feel better? Count me in.
1, 2, 3.
Yay! All right, Offkai.
So you're going.
Okay.
Ooh, did you go other years before? What's the lore there?
Yeah, so I went last year. So similar to you, I wasn't a VTuber for that long, or I've been VTubing since like 2021, late 2021.
Mhm.
Because I was a flesh tuber for like the longest,
Okay.
and then VTubing became a thing.
Right.
My friends were saying, "So you're gonna be a VTuber, right?" I went, "Haha, you're funny." And then a year later, I became a VTuber. This is like my 2.0. My 1.0 was like a Vroid model. So that was cool. I did that. But similar to you, I didn't really go into the space or anything. I didn't really meet anyone. I'm just like, oh yeah, I just use it as my own avatar. And then a year later, I made the conscious decision to meet other VTubers. And long story short, through like 6 degrees of separation of meeting someone, choosing random streamer on not random, but choosing someone on Twitch, I've met a bunch of people, and then like through 6 degrees of separation, there's like you. I met you. So yeah. But then the reason why I bring this up is one of the people who I met like through 2 or 3 degrees of separation from the first VTuber community I was a part of. She told me, "Hey, are you going to Offkai?" So this was 20. She was asking about 2024 Offkai. She asked me in December of 23, and I went, "What is Offkai?" I have no idea what that is.
I don't even know what it was until last year. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. You feel free to just interject. I don't care. It helps bring the story some more volume. So she was like, "Are you going?" I'm like, "I don't know what that is. What is that?" It's like, "It's a convention." I'm like, "In LA?" She's like, "No, in San Francisco." I'm like, "What the heck? Why are you going to a convention all the way in San Francisco?" So she was like, "Well, whatever." And then she was like, "I don't really want to go alone. Can you go with me?" I'm like, "So what am I, your chaperone?" She was like, "Yeah, can you?" I'm like, "What the heck? We're not even..." You make me feel old, even though we're not even that big of an age gap.
I'm
Just
crying.
as a friend, right? And then I'm like, okay, I'll think about it, because at the time that she asked me when I was more fresh into the VTuber scene, I didn't know that many people, and I was like, I mean, I can kind of, it's like it's a whole weekend type of thing. I mean, I don't know. And then months later, as the months went by, I met a lot more VTubers. I got cool with a lot more people, and I found out they're going to Offkai. And I asked my friend initially, she's like, "Hey, are you still going?" She's like, "No, I can't. I'm going to Japan instead." I'm like,
Real?
"Oh, wow."
Very
So I'm like,
real.
all right, I'm not going anymore. But then the friends that I made, that I got cool with, they're like, "Hey, you want to go? We have an Airbnb." I'm like, damn it. So then I ended up deciding going last minute, and I bought like one of the last couple weekend tickets for last year's Offkai. Like I bought my ticket, and then like 2 or 3 days later, like they sold out. I'm like, oh thank God.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sold out quickly.
I went to. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that it sold out quickly. Like tickets were open for a while. It's just I decided last minute. I was one of the last people to get in general.
I see.
So then I went to Offkai, met a bunch of VTubers in the flesh for the first time. It was a good time. It was chill, and now I decided like, oh, a lot of new people are coming for the first time, whether they're there for the con or not, and I took the head control of like, okay, I'm gonna do an Airbnb. So we have Airbnb of like 10 people. I'm like driving up this time, so I'll have my car, and so really taking the reins this year for the friend group, and yeah, I'm excited. Offkai, I didn't. So the main point of the story is I went there, but I didn't go to Offkai because of the con itself. I went because I wanted to see friends. So
that makes sense. Yes.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Let me just all right, Jen. That's that's your fault. Chaperoning you in New York. I know. Hi, Shuko, by the way. Yeah. So, what about you? Is this? I would say this is not your first con, is it?
It's not my first con. I've been to a couple of different cons before, like anime cons before, but this is my first one in a while, I would say. Definitely first time for Offkai. But I feel like the only reason I'm mainly going is because someone I'm very close with. I personally don't like to travel with too many people because I think online, I'm very introverted in general, but like online, I feel a little more comfortable to be a little bit more extroverted, but in person I get tired very easily. So when I'm with like big groups of people, I feel very burdened and like stressed, I suppose. And so I didn't want to go with like a big group, but the person I'm going with was going by herself, and she asked me if I was going, and I was like, I wasn't planning to. So this was like 2 months ago, maybe I think so, 2 months ago.
Okay.
But I think because she said that she was going alone, it kind of made me start thinking about it, because I was like, well, if she's going alone, like I don't have to deal with like meeting a lot of new people. And
It's like only one person. That makes things easier on me.
And it's someone I've been close to since like maybe the beginning of me starting VTubing. So she was like the last person I got to finally meet, or I get to finally meet. So it's like we finally get to meet too, and like kind of like bridge that friendship after like 2 or 3 years at this point. So or I guess like 2 years. So I think because of that, I wanted to at least check it out. I think my mindset in this is, if I don't like this Offkai, I will not come back. I'm going to document my experience, review the con, review the vibes, and from there I will to my friends I'll be like, this was 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 10, something like that.
Okay, well, there you go. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm excited for you to be introverted as a con. It's like, do you also keep to yourself during the actual event? Because I'm like, let's say you're like, well, you're gonna go with like your one friend, right? But do you go out of your way to, let's say, meet people, or do, let's say, you go to a panel and there's like, oh, does anyone want to be a part of that? Do you just personally avoid that type of stuff?
Yeah. I'll go to panels and like concerts and stuff like that because like I'm invested. But actually, whenever I go to concerts normally, I think a big thing I notice is a lot of people will like, they'll be like, oh, you're a fan of X, Y, and Z? Me too. Like, and then they start talking. But when I'm waiting in line, I literally sit down and start just like zoning out because I'm like overwhelmed with the people around me, and I just like can't talk to people unless like I know them first a little better. So it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, I usually keep to myself for someone like I know fairly well too. But like I think it's if it's someone that I know who's introducing me to them, I think I feel a lot more comfortable. But if I don't have any like connection or like the person doesn't seem interested in talking to me or like they're awkward too, it's difficult for me to break the ice a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I feel like that's very introverted standard when it comes to meeting people.
Right.
I think it's funny because for me, I'm the ambivert. So it's like if people are super extroverted, I'm like, now then that's when I feel introverted. But
Right.
then when my friends are introverted, but I want to have a good time, I'll be the extrovert. Be like, come on, let's go. Like I'll be the one to drag them. So which
Right.
is really funny. Like I understand the pecking order of how things go at these social.
It's all connected.
It's all connected. Like I also being someone who's self-aware of that type of stuff, I'm like, all right, I understand. You go recharge in a corner. Go over there. Go over there.
I need my
Go
alone
recharge.
time for real.
Yeah, I'll check back in you in like an hour. Yeah, I'm an ambivert, Jen. You see me just be quiet sometimes when we're just traveling. I'm just like chilling. We were on the train. I was listening to my headphones. Come on, I have my moments. I just make it not as obvious when a group setting. Yeah, see, that's me being introverted. So that's me recharging by listening to music and not talking in a public space. It's when I get quiet. Yeah. Anyways, so that's exciting. So how are you going to be there like the whole weekend? Or are you just flying in? I don't know if these are questions that you're okay talking about. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I think it's fine. I should be there for all the con. I leave tomorrow actually, I think. Yes, not that I think, I know, but I leave tomorrow and then I'll probably leave the day after the con, very early in the morning. So, yes.
Okay. Okay, nice. Me too. I'm gonna try
In and out.
You want in and out?
Oh, yeah, I do want in and out too, but like I'll be in and out.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay. You're like, you're not Pacific, right? You don't have in and out. Are you gonna also be one of those people that want to get Jollibee for the weekend for some reason?
No, I was just gonna get in and out because I've had it before, but like I do like it, so yeah. I have the order
Okay.
ready.
I feel like it's not that complicated to order for
No,
In-N-Out.
that there's a specific order that I got from my boyfriend that I will be like saying exactly. I think it's something like grilled onions and raw onions, and then no fries, and then I have to ask for the sauce. What's it? The sauce? The
Spread.
The spread. Yeah, the spread. And I was like, what if they ask me what kind of spread or like what the spread is for? And he was like, they'll just know. They'll know what it means. And I was like, oh, okay, sounds good.
Yeah, just make sure you memorize it the way he says it.
No,
probably.
don't you worry. I copied and pasted in my notes, so I have it ready.
Yeah, I'm over here that just natural be like, yeah, can I get a double protein style grilled onions, well done fries, please? They're like, what the fuck is a well done fry? So yeah, that's cool. It's cool. I was excited because the other reason why I asked, in my Airbnb, I also like majority, like 80 to 90% of the Airbnb are out of staters. They're like, we want Jollibee. I'm like, as a Filipino who's also in LA, who's like, I wouldn't say spoiled, but like, I have the luxury of having so much different types of food that where nothing really feels special to me anymore, which is, the downside of it all. But I'm just like, oh, that's not special. They're like, yeah, but I haven't had it. I'm like, oh, right. I'm a little too cultured. I don't want to be I'm being a prick about it. So
I also, like Jen, have never had Jollibees before. But like I do want to try it one day, but I don't know if I would go out of my way to try it yet. But like if I get the opportunity, I would try it. Yeah.
It's like one of those things where it's worth trying on your own for the experience, but it's not worth going out of your way for. Like that's how I felt like eating McDonald's when I was in Japan. I was in Japan for a little under 2 weeks, I'm like, oh yeah, I have the meal budget to eat McDonald's for a meal. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because there's so much other good food. That's how I feel about Jollibee in the US. It's like it's overpriced. If you really want it, go for it. But if there's better food, you shouldn't get it. That's how I feel about Jollibee as someone who semi grew up with it, but with other food chains around, that's my honest opinion. Worth trying? Yes, absolutely. Is it worth trying over other things? Maybe not so much. So
I think it's also because Jollibee's is a little more common around different parts. It's not like because In-N-Out is only on West Coast, so I feel like more inclined to have In-N-Out. But like, yeah, it's not always, every day that I don't know if I have a Jollibee necessarily around me, but like I would like to try it. Yeah,
it makes sense. It's like the city has to be populated and have to have a Filipino population in it. So it's like you're right. It's more rare than getting an In-N-Out. But yeah, Jed, you asked about getting Filipino food to around 3 Filipinos. It's the same. That's not the audience you should be asking about. I was like, okay, let me ask this and frame it in a different way. Hey, for you, how often do you like getting Korean food outside of your home?
Oh, my area is a little different because our Korean food sucks.
I'm not asking you, Jen. I'm asking, hey. Sorry, go ahead.
I hate the Korean food in my area, so my mom always says just to eat at home. So I not often, but if it's in a specific area where the Korean food is known to be good, I would say pretty often, honestly, because or just like I think there's like times when I crave a certain cuisine of food, though.
Right, like something that you can't make at home, type of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Okay, yeah. See, that's how it is with Filipinos. If we can get something we know is probably going to be good, and no one can make it at home, that's when we order Filipino food. So I feel like that's how it is. It's like, Filipino restaurants, a lot of the dishes, I would say like majority of the menu, there's some sort of variation. You or your family or even extended family know how to make at home.
That makes sense.
So it's like, that's just how it is. So that's why we Filipinos don't like eating out for Filipino food, or at least my generation.
I think that's valid.
Like,
I mean, if you can make it better.
Yeah. The older generation is like, oh yeah, let's celebrate, but they're either lazy to cook or, they're not like us with like, they don't have the taste buds or the mentality to try a bunch of different foods, so they don't have that different kind of craving. So they always want to go out for Filipino food. So, man, you're funny, Jen. Camp doesn't cook. Camp isn't gonna cook. But yeah, that's just my point about like stuff. It's like if you grew up with it, it doesn't feel worth getting it when you're out, type of thing, unless it's fusion or they do something new with it. That's
right.
Yeah, I didn't say neither. I would, Jen. Why are you putting words in my mouth? That's crazy. I'm getting gaslit over here, guys. But yeah, I mean, that's interesting. So, do you have like a set schedule for Offkai, or are you just going with the flow, do whatever your friend wants to do type thing?
I have a couple of things that I want to check out, and then a couple of people that I close with that asked if I could like grab like food or whatever with them. But other than that, I think relatively my schedule is pretty flexible. I feel like I planned a couple of things. I was like, oh, this would be nice, but it's more like I'll probably go by a day basis where it's like the night before I'll be like, okay, like what do we want to do for tomorrow? And then even that on the day of, like, see like if I don't have a set like thing that I scheduled, like, okay, what do we want to do next? Or like I might even change it on the fly kind of thing. But yeah, I think that's I'm excited for the food though. I want to eat good food. Yep.
Let's go, Bay Area Asian food.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and That sounds exciting. If you find a good place, let me know. Because I'm not from the area. I only know like 2 restaurants there, but I know they have a good food scene occasionally. So
I will let you know. Mhm.
yeah. And I know you're introverted. I think you already said no. If you want to come to the kickback for like 30 minutes. I know. I joke. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up. I'll let you do your thing because I also need to go do some things. I gotta finish packing, go to the gym.
Oh god, me
eat
too.
dinner. At this point, I assume if the person's not already like on a flight or already in San Jose, they're not done packing.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. All right. Are you still gonna be streaming or?
I'll probably end after this. Yes.
Okay. Do you want to end and raid at the same time to someone?
Sure, I'm down.
Okay. I don't know who you want to raid. Is there someone you want to raid?
I'm open to anyone. I also do not know.
Because we probably don't have the same followers list. I don't know who you know that I would also know. So I don't care if it's someone new.
I don't care if it's someone new too. You post someone. Wait, who are you thinking from your end? I can
You know Yua? Do you know Yua?
I do not, but they sound familiar. And
Yua Luna AI. Here, let me link you her channel
Okay.
in a DM.
Yes.
She's great. She's the person who said, "Can you chaperone me?"
Oh my god.
She was the person who asked about Offkai the first time. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my ending scene. Unless you need to tell your chat some stuff. Check out her cover. Watch her cover.
Yeah, I think that should be good. Let me start the raid.
Okay, me too. All right, thanks for watching, all. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. Please check out Neon if you're on my channel. Vice versa.
Okay, where's Yua? Where's on my stream deck? There she is.
Oh wait.
Did your raid message come up? Is that supposed to show up in your chat? I don't see it.
Oh yeah, it did. Or it's only visible on my channel.
Oh, because of stream. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, cool. All right, well, thanks for watching from my side, everyone. Thanks for showing up.
Good night, everyone. Woo.
And are you good? Did you press the button yet?